try to call you alive when you said you need me. In a week from now, I'll be trying not to call you. Talking myself down, explaining that there's no use. Ooh, I'm gonna hurt myself trying to love you. You're gonna hurt me too. Kiss and tell me to go soon. You're gonna hurt me too. I feel like I've got such sad eyes, looking so pathetic. A anxiety sounded scraping against my necklace. In an hour from now, I'll be trying not to call you. Talking myself down, explaining that there's no use. Ooh, I'm gonna hurt myself trying to love you. You're gonna hurt me too. Kiss and tell me to go soon. You're gonna hurt me too. You're gonna hurt me too.
If she don't know what happened, then I might call that tragic. I misplaced all my matches on my way to that address. Drink it too slow, slow. Drink it too slow, slow. Drink it too slow, slow, slow. Drink it too slow, slow. So please don't judge my actions. I've learned my way through practice. I've misplaced all my matches. I'm on my way to that address. Drink it too slow, slow. Drink it too slow, slow. Drink it too slow, slow, slow. Drink it too slow, slow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You said I have an accent. I just waste our lives in traffic all day. He don't got your heart, he Google mapped it. I'm on my way to that address. Drink it too slow. Drink it too slow, slow. Drink it too slow, 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 slow. Drink it too slow, slow. You wanna stay, and I just know I wanna go away. I wanna go away. I wanna go away, and I just know I wanna go away. And I just know I wanna go away. I wanna go away.
Yeah, now it's real. What is up, guys? Welcome to the end of an era. That is right. No more laptop for FobMaster. We're going to build him a real PC. And this time he can't outspend himself and not be able to get, like, there's nothing he can do to keep us from, well, that's actually not true. There's a lot he can do to actually ruin this whole thing for us.
Oh, true.
he's over there going, he's like, I love my laptop. He's like, sitting there, he's like trying to discharge, basically discharge like electricity, like fries. We're like, well, hey, we'll go ahead and do it. By the way, just so you guys know, we actually have his laptop here, and we're gonna be very careful with this because he still has to stream, but we do actually have it here. I wanna show you something before we even get into the parts. This is his laptop. Look at that. And the best part about it, check this out, here we go, ready? I can't believe this thing runs. Look at the dust. Look at the dust. So just so you know, we actually have, we're gonna send him back better off than we were. We've actually got some compressed air and a cleaning rag. We're actually gonna clean his PC later. This is a dual stream. Not only are we building your PC, we're gonna clean it out. He's like, yeah, I lifted it up and there was like a whole dead animal under there. I was like, wait, what? Like, this is super messed up. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. This should be a lot of fun. I like how I just completely took over the stream and just started like slamming on you already. For those of you who don't know, because there's over 1,000 people here, and I know some people are from my audience going, what is going on right now? Do you even know this guy? I do. This is FobMaster. FobMaster, for those people who don't know who you are, why don't you tell them a little bit about it?
Hi, I'm FobMaster. I'm a Genshin Impact streamer. I also play every gacha game under the sun, and I'm a resident laptop streamer.
Not for now, till today.
Till today.
So number one, I want to apologize to all of FobMaster's audience who have literally just looked like they're spamming a bunch of just gibberish because we don't get to see the actual emojis that are connected with them. So I'm just like, are they okay? Like, is that funny? He's like, oh yeah, no, they're okay. So anyway, guys, welcome everybody to Mod Monday. Mod Monday is a show dedicated to basically connecting you with really rad streamers and then pairing them with awesome PC builds from Intel and then for today, companies like ASUS. Now, let's talk about the specs that are going inside of FobMaster's PC. Because FobMaster says that he knows everything there is to know about PC building, and I just get to watch. Like, I might take a nap. But anyway, we're throwing inside of this thing the Intel Core i9-12900K. This is Intel's new flagship processor. For the motherboard, we're using an ROG Maximus Z690 Hero. Actually, just got finished doing a build with this. It's an absolutely incredible board. For a graphics card, that's right, we're using an ROG Strix GeForce RTX 3080. It's like pretty much like top of the line. For SSD, an Intel 670p M.2 1TB NVMe SSD. He's also got a Seagate Iron Wolf Pro 6TB just drive for all of his waifu pictures. And then he's got nothing. That's all he's got. Hundreds of terabytes of waifu pictures, mostly of Mrs. Fox from Pokemon.
Wait, what?
The Corsair Dominator Platinum RAM, DDR, this is obviously DDR5, Tough Gaming GT301, an ROG Strix LC360 RGB, and then an ROG Strix 850 watt PSU. So those are all the parts that are going in there. Should be an absolute killer build. No gaming today, so we're just PC building. And so, do you just want to stand there? Like, is there just like, are you comfortable over here?
I don't know.
Do you feel like the table's gonna fall? Like,
so generally, it's only shoulder up for a stream, right? So I don't know what to do with my hands. So I'm kind of like.
Today we're gonna have to teach FobMaster how to stream. Like, I don't know what's going on here. He was like, I'm just camera shy. I'm like, this is not the right role for you, my friend. But guys, we're gonna have a lot of fun. So how did you, like, before we get into the build, because we have a lot of time today, so we're gonna kill some time. First and foremost, FobMaster, are you just like really into car fobs?
No, it's so.
Can you juggle car fobs?
No.
Can we get this man some car fobs to juggle?
No, I actually can't juggle at all. But it's a long story. But basically, I immigrated over from South Korea to America.
Okay.
And that's where back when I first wanted to play CS 1.6, I think, with my friend, I needed a Steam tag, and back then. Like between us, like Koreans, we used to call one of us like Fob if we just came over from Korea. And so he was like, okay, you'll be the master of Fob. So I was like, okay. But then instead of an A for the master part, he did a 4 because back then it was cool to have lead speak.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's still cool. What are you talking about?
True.
It's still cool. Lead speak is still okay, right? Like, we can still lead speak, right? So yeah, because I was like thinking about what's the most intimidating name ever. It's like, Killer, Zapper, FobMaster. Oh man, look out, FobMaster's here. No, that's for your name. And then when you went into streaming, you didn't think like, hey, maybe I should change it, or like no?
No. I mean, I've been sticking with it since that long, so I was like, it should be fine. I mean, it's not as bad as like I know friends who have like. He's been known as XXX Fallen Angel XXX since 2007. So it's not. If it was that bad, I would have probably changed it.
You probably would have changed it.
But you know, I don't have any of those XXXs or.
So let's just say you were gonna change it. We're not gonna change it. We may change it here on the stream today. You maybe get a new name. Like we did rename. For those of you who don't know, like Tech was on the channel and we renamed him Kenzo. So we may give you a new name anyway. But what would be some alternative potential streaming names? I'm putting them on the spot here. This is like creative.
I mean, can I use like what my chat calls me?
Well, 4'11" attractive guy. I mean, that's pretty long, but yeah. I saw some of that in there.
I think.
He doesn't know what to do. I've left him speechless.
Fobbit. Oh yeah, we're called the Fobbits.
Oh, I like that name.
So Fobbits.
Okay, Fobbits.
Yeah.
Are you a huge like Tolkien fan? Something
No.
tells me no. Yeah,
No. So the meme started as I'm not 4'11", right? But for some reason, I always angle my camera up, so it looks like I'm tiny on stream. So everyone was like, "Oh, you're 4'11", and then someone made made like a video of the Hobbits.
Yeah.
And just replaced my face on there. So that's how the Fobbit started.
So Fobbit may be a potential replacement.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, self-deprecating humor is always like it's always good.
It's the core of my channel.
Yeah. Okay. So let's. If people want to watch you, like because you have some folks from my channel and all that sort of stuff, and Intel here. If people wanted to go check you out, when do you stream?
Actually, like this exact time.
Right now.
6:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay,
every
6:30.
day.
Okay, and you're based out of? Are you based East Coast?
Yeah, East Coast.
Okay. So there's 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. If you're watching right now, you can watch him anytime. He's here, and he's mostly he's spending money frivolously, is what he's doing, and not buying the equipment he or his family needs. Instead, just playing it on video games, and which makes me very proud of you. So
Yes.
I applaud that very much. So should we start building a PC?
It's up to you.
What?
I mean, we could clean the
You're in
laptop.
charge.
We could clean the laptop.
We can clean it. You want to start with? He's like more excited about the laptop. Okay, fine. We'll start with cleaning the laptop. Okay, so here we are, guys. His laptop. He's gonna get the Robeytech cleaning treatment here. So we've got it in there. First and foremost, I have been told that everything that is on top of this is just dust. There's no like biohazardous material.
It's perfectly. It used to be sitting in the corner of my table.
So cool thing about if you ever have like a laptop like this, actually just having a microfiber cloth will actually get most of this stuff off. So we're gonna get kind of his fingerprints off. This is gonna look brand new by the time he gets back. Like people are gonna be like, whoa, you ended up getting a new laptop instead? Some people were like, hey, it's a laptop stream. I was like, I mean a laptop building. By the way, you can do DIY PC build laptops.
Well, I have heard about that.
Yeah, so I know that, yeah, so as an FYI. Okay, so we got the top kind of cleaned off, but this is by far.
It's a screen.
It's this, wow. Look, I mean, wow. Wow. I mean, it actually has a dust imprint of the keyboard on it.
And
like
the trackpad.
And the trackpad. Like he was like, wow, I don't know. I didn't know it was this bad. So we're going to just kind of get it cleaned off here a little bit. So it's already looking ridiculous. Does your dog have white hair?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I could tell.
That's where it's all coming from.
Yeah, so we're going to get this kind of cleaned off here in general. So get that.
There was actually an animal under it when I picked it up. There was actually like clumps of
dog hair. Which may be why you were having a thermal issue with this already. Okay, so already looking pretty ridiculously clean already here. We're not done yet, so don't worry. We're going to get some more here. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you had like a mocha that day, or are you a big Starbucks fan?
Maybe, yeah. Hopefully.
Okay, so now last thing is we're just going to kind of clean off the bottom. Now, next part of this whole thing, let's see what's inside of these fans.
That's where all the dog hair was.
Yeah, oh, there's stuff like shooting out of it.
Oh, no.
It's nice. And then some more cleaning on the, oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're just gonna clean it out so its cooling's a little bit better. Does the laptop have a name?
No.
No, you didn't even name it?
Nope.
Man.
Old Faithful.
You're so creative. Okay, let's get the, oh, see, look at all the dust I got out of it. Okay, so there we go. We got all the dust out of the cooling now. Clean that back off, and then we'll get a nice like an alcohol wipe.
Yeah.
And then we'll get that cleaned up here in a minute. But now we got the initial part. So you're now ready to go home with a much cleaner laptop.
Honestly, it looks new.
It does. I mean, you could sell this, and we are for charity right now, guys. $2,000, and this can be, no, just kidding. Actually, so those who don't know what he was streaming with, this was his whole gaming setup right here.
Yeah.
It has a 10 series Intel, so it's it's actually a really good laptop. And a lot of people say it's like, well, you know, is it essentially just like a portable desktop? So it's a 10750H, so it's an i7 essentially. It's got a RTX 2070, so it's a 2000 series NVIDIA card. 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte NVMe. But one of the biggest issues about laptops is their thermal capacity, and then of course how much power they're allowed to use for their CPUs and GPUs. In fact, most of the time, like you look at a 2000 series GPU, you're only getting 10, anywhere between 20 and 25, or sometimes as much as half of what a desktop CPU or GPU can do. And so by jumping to a full desktop, you're going to get significantly more power for all of those super crazy games that you run. Like League of Legends that'll run on like a potato. But you actually do play some graphically intensive games. Like we talked a little bit about this before the show. You've actually played like Tales of Arise, which is like the brand new one from Bandai Namco, absolutely fantastic game. What are some of the other games that you play they're like single player experiences?
Yeah, I mean I've been playing the Nier games. Those were really fun. What else have we played, chat? My chat probably has a better memory. There's I did play a lot of horror games recently.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And those, I mean, like the brand new Resident Evil. That's a very graphically
we
intensive.
played that.
Yeah, yeah.
We played that.
On a laptop, that's like it was probably terrified. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I ran it on max. we were dropping frames, so we had to lower it.
Oh.
I mean, Genshin Impact is that. It's
No,
pretty.
I mean, it's okay.
There's
but
got to be a reason they cap it at 60 FPS, right? Because if we uncap it, it'll be too much. It'll be too strong.
But other games, mod check.
Oh, no.
Well, no, I mean, and the other two is like there's sometimes like I don't know if you guys know this, but he has like sometimes he goes and he has a separate room in his house where he puts on like a smoker's jacket and like a pipe and he plays like cyberpunk and stuff like that. You just it's a side of him you don't know about. But I've got some insight into it. We'll show you that a little bit. Crab Game. No, Crab Game is not a graphically intensive game.
We actually kind of dropped some frames.
Yeah. Okay. So this will definitely be better. This will definitely be better than that. Okay. So we got it clean. We'll get next thing we'll do is we'll get some alcohol wipes, get it just really freshly, and then we'll do a big reveal at the end of the stream. So you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then remember, it'll all go towards the Robeytech charity. $2,000. It can be yours. I'm just kidding.
Wait, I was nodding because I was.
Okay, but in the short term, let's go ahead and get to building your replacement PC, and then we'll go from there. Now, I want you to think as we're starting to put this together, what you may potentially name this one. It is a Panda build, and the reason for those people who don't know what Panda build means, it means this is black and white in color. So we've got some white parts and black parts. So it comes Panda, and then so we'll as we're building it. But we'd love to see like at the very end a potential naming ceremony for this thing. Like we're like gonna get cakes. We're gonna send the production crew out. It was really funny. Like he was like so just a little story for you. Before we even started the stream, he was like standing off set. And then we're like, we could start with the show. And he's like, no. He's like, I wanted like an archway, and you announce that I come in here. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, FobMaster! And like, I'm pretty sure your audience would like to.
Like the WWE.
Yeah, like WWE. Like I heard that you can do like a back handspring, right?
Back in the old days. Back in the old days.
Back my pre-Fobit days,
Yeah.
like I'd be able to basically do that from there. Okay, so let's pull out the motherboard. That's this right here. So this is a Z690 motherboard. This is part of when you think about ASUS's, and a huge shout out to ASUS for a sponsor of today's show. This is part of ASUS's top line of motherboards. So they have their Strix series, they have their Prime, and then this is their part of their Hero series. And you always know these because they're named Maximus Z690 Hero. So this is a very big motherboard. By the way, hefty, but don't make fun of her weight. She's very sensitive about that.
Wow.
Yeah, like this is like entirely the
bigger than
thickness
my
of your
laptop.
entire laptop. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and pop this out?
Is there any chance I could break this?
Oh, totally.
Oh, wait.
But you're fine. I mean, like it would take a lot of work.
Okay.
But I mean, you're a talented guy. You could find a way if you really wanted to. I don't think you want a game on a laptop forever.
Yeah.
Though I feel like you might lose some subscribers who are like, man, we were trying to follow the only laptop streamer in the world. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. This will be all your extra stuff. I'm just gonna kind of pop it open back here.
Oh.
This is where we'll put like extra.
stickers.
Yeah, and it's also got like the other thing too. That's if you don't know.
Oh.
Check this out. I'll show people on camera here. It also comes with an M.2 expansion card. So like if you want to have, and this is actually PCIe Gen 5 as well, which is like they're super fast. We're on Gen 4, but Gen 5 comes with 12th gen. So there it is right there. Really nice expansion card. So if you want to throw like a ton of M.2s in here and have just a ton of storage, because I mean like again, he's starting to branch out a little bit from like Mrs. Fox for his waifu collection. So there's going to be some other potential options in there.
You gotta load those images fast.
Exactly.
Can't be on the hard drive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you want to make sure. I gotta get to those. I gotta access those things real quick. You know what I mean? At a moment's notice. You never know when she's gonna be real all of a sudden. Okay, cool. So now what you're gonna do is you see all these little tabs here.
Yeah.
You can basically peel them all just for fun. And people enjoy this. Yeah. See, it's a moment, right?
It's like bubble wrap.
Exactly. Getting that going there from there and getting it open. There we go. Very good.
Do people do ASMR for this?
Sometimes, yes, and in fact, like I actually have a decibel meter for some of this stuff just to yeah, people, people like their peels.
Ooh. Oh my,
yes.
that
And
is
that's-
so much
yeah, and
glossier than I thought.
Oh yeah, and it's like going to reflect. If you guys want to know what the top of our set looks like, you'll get a very good view in the mirror finish. And this is like filled with RGB as well.
Whoa.
So it's actually pretty cool. Their Maximus board, which is their Maximus Extreme board, actually you can like make animations out of this thing, which is actually pretty crazy. Okay, so motherboard is essentially ready. Put this off to the side for now. And
so cool.
yeah, these you can change the individual lights and stuff too. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. And then yeah, this is like the other thing too is if you want to get into water cooling, you've actually got, these are for temperature sensors for water cooling. The other thing too that you also get that a lot of people, we'll show this a little bit later, but when you put your GPU in, you used to not, you can push this button to eject it. That's new with this version. And so some pretty cool stuff from here. Like,
it doesn't become like a projectile, right?
No.
Oh,
It doesn't like just shoot out. You're just like, I always thought like, it's funny because like we always joke that some of these things look like shivs, that these are like secret weapons that you don't know about. It's like, hurry, honey, go into the computer room and take the PC apart. You're like, oh, you're like taking them out like Home Alone style, which would actually be pretty cool. But no, it's not that awesome. Okay, let's grab our. Let's have you open up this bad boy. So this is your CPU. Oh, it's already open. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
So you can just basically, they were like, hey, Roby and Sharp Objects, negatory. So it's actually right here at the bottom, just pops right open.
Oh. Wait. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. It's magnetic. It's very fancy.
How do magnets work?
Okay, there it is. So this is the wafer. What a wafer would look like if you were actually to basically get a chip that's like they're cool. Look at you. Look at you. Very proud. Can we get some
like so
can we get some
cool.
hype in the channel for just how good he is at showing this off? Intel's like, you know what? Fire that other product person. We've got FobMaster showing us all the time.
It's like a NASA satellite.
Yes. Yeah, they're like basically like we're getting like full wave. So you can pull that off. Yep.
Oh.
What? Not that part. Okay, there you go. No, just kidding. You can pull it all off. And just take this out.
Oh.
There you
Oh,
go.
wow. Oh.
That's your CPU. Well, I mean, we don't.
Oh, it's a
put that.
lot lighter than I thought.
Yeah, it's not very heavy, but very expensive. So don't.
This is actually real gold.
Yep, it is. You should go buy one. I'll sell you packages for large amounts of money. I promise, it's real gold. Okay, so you can go and twist it open. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. This is just a lesson, like in general.
I'm failing to do this. Oh no.
It just it does spin here. Just goes like this. There you
wow.
go. You gotta be stronger. It's a lot of Orange Theory. Oh, there it is. There's the CPU. We have no CPU.
Wait, what?
Surprise! We're just kidding. You're gaming on your desktop. You're gaming on your laptop. That was pretty funny. Oh, hey. We're going to get one. Don't
I
worry.
thought that was the CPU.
Yeah, the CPU is made of air. If you want to install it, that's great. That was awesome. Like we basically opened it up. It's like, hey, no CPU. This is just a test. We're going to get a real one now. And you passed. Congratulations.
That's why I didn't open it. It wasn't because I couldn't open it.
You're like, this is a trick. This is a trick, Roby. Oh man, that's funny. That's the first time that's ever happened to the show where you're like, oh, let's get you a CPU. Oh, there isn't one in here.
They're saying it's resealed because I used to I open a lot of Pokemon packs.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, and
Okay.
they like to joke that it's resealed.
Okay, so let's hope this one is for real. We're coming to it. It's honestly because Zen missed me, and that's what it was. He just wanted to hand something. Okay, here we go. This apparently has a CPU in it.
Okay.
Let's see if you can open this one.
Oh no, I got it. I think.
Oh, there it is.
Damn.
Yeah, that's it, man.
What if it just fell off?
That'd be bad. You just really want to game on your laptop. There it is right there.
Wow.
Okay, so let's go ahead and what you're going to do now is we'll keep this in for now.
Okay.
Just put it right here, prepared. So what you're going to do now is you're going to push this and then pull it out. See how I did that? You're just going to do the exact same thing I just did. And yep, and then open it all the way. There you go. And then pull this open. Okay, there it is. It's ready to be put in.
Oh,
It's a
God.
big moment. Everybody's first CPU.
I thought people put like toothpaste on this.
No, that's.
Oh, that's later?
Let's not. Whatever you learned on whatever channel you're watching, stop. Okay, I'm gonna hand you this. And just gonna hold it on the side like that, okay? And then you're just gonna set it. See how there's a
Wait,
little...
this is a lot heavier than I thought.
Yeah, it's hefty. That's why the other one was light. I was like, wait, it's not supposed to be that light. Just gonna set it in the socket there. Yep, just like that. Perfect. And then jiggle it a little bit. Sing to it. What's a good song?
A whole new world.
You got the power. Okay. And then you're gonna close this.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're gonna push it down pretty hard.
Wait, are you
On
sure?
the left side, yeah, there it goes. And that's gonna pop open.
Oh.
What happens when this pops open is it makes you more attractive to anybody you want to be more attractive
Oh,
to.
I
there you
thought
go.
I just broke
Congratulations.
it.
No, you did not. Then you're gonna push this down and then put it back where it was. It's gonna be kind of tough. Don't worry, that's by design. Oh look! Hey, you know what? I give you props because you just like went in there. You're like, I know this is gonna be fine. Most people are like, are you sure? This feels like a lot of tension. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're step one. Only 53 more steps to go.
God. Oh yeah, only 53? That's not that bad.
Yeah, yeah. Only 67. I just keep adding them.
Oh.
I was hoping that was a lot of numbers, but I guess not. He's like, 53, that's nothing. Okay, let's grab your RAM. So this, guys, this is the proof that it is not unicorn. That's right, we have DDR5 in the house, right? This is 32 gigs of 5200 megahertz Corsair Dominator Platinum DDR5 RAM. This is very fast RAM.
Yeah, I didn't know they went above 3200.
Yeah, so
Or
this is,
3600.
and that's because it's also DDR5. Which, do you play Dance Dance? Let's see your best Dance Dance move. Let's go.
It was really bad.
Let's see it.
Wait, dance?
Yeah, let's see it.
You guys can't see my feet, but I mean,
It's good. I don't know
you gotta like
There you go.
turn around and like.
That's good. Hey, you know what? You committed, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So your parents are watching, and they're proud of you too.
My mom actually is.
Oh, that's awesome. There we go. I like how you were you were still committed to it, but you're like, you can't see my feet. But right now, they're moving so fast. They were just like moving like little, it's just like the whole time Cotton Eye Joe was playing the da-da-da-da-da Cotton Eye Joe. That was one of the harder songs too. That's a rough song. But anyway, DDR5, so very fast RAM. And then I'm gonna figure out how to open this because that's what I do. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's pop this open. Now, big moment here, kind of sets the precedent for the rest of the build, is how loud the clicks are when you put in the RAM. So you've only got 2 sticks here, because if it's loud, it's good.
Oh, okay, okay.
The louder, the better.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, this is beautiful, dude. This
It looks like they're made out of like
between this
bulletproof material.
Yeah, this will save your life. Like all in all, like you're like if you have like a John Wick moment, like maybe like
Just have 'em
your
in your
girlfriend's
breast
about to get
pocket.
shot, you're just like and just like blocks it or whatever. We watch way too much TV.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's pop this open. But I do want to see that. If you can make that in a YouTube video, that'd be really cool. We'll find you some play assassins to get that off. That'll be in the next John Wick movie. DDR5 saves your life. It's gonna be a thing. You wait. Okay, we're gonna pop this out. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the first one, and then you'll do the second one. And so again, people just love the sound.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is we're gonna pop these 2 up, and I'll do this one, and then you'll do the other one. Let's get quiet on the set. So what you do is you just slip it in just like this. Okay, and then, you guys ready? Oh!
Oh God.
Oh! I might need to go to the bathroom after that one. That was really good. So that was a good, solid click right there. And so that's kind of the same thing. So you're gonna, you're gonna put this in just like that. Put both thumbs, and don't fail.
Oh no. Okay. And then just.
Oh, let me just make sure this one. Yeah, just make sure it's all the way down. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Both thumbs, solid click. Oh! That was good. That was good. You're in. That's all. I have noticed specifically about DDR5, specifically their RAM, really, really good clicks.
Yeah.
How does it look so far? You happy?
Is there a reason they can't be next to each other?
No, well, yes, there is, because it's dual channel, and so you basically need to have them so it's activated with dual channel. And then if you see right here, see this little numbers? It's showing you where to install them. It's to maximize their use. So if we had 4, we could actually have up to 4 DIMMs, but in order for us to activate dual channel, they got to be in slot.
Oh, okay.
Okay, code 1. By the way, we do have giveaways, guys. Who's ready for giveaways? We got some. Number 1 is FobMaster. You're a code now. There it is. Hashtag
wait, what?
FobMaster. Now, things we're giving away. We're giving away 2 12th Gen Intel Core i7s, and this includes the Alder Lake Swag Kit, which we've shown a couple times. So if you haven't had a chance to actually watch the show before, well, hopefully we'll show you some of those a little bit later. We've got 2 12th Gen Core i5s. I love this. This is the i5 12600K. It's an absolutely beast, 1440p. Run all the games that you got too, actually, with no problem. And then you're also getting away just 9 Alder Lake Swag Kits and a signed picture of FobMaster with Mrs. Fox. So like, it's going to be amazing.
True.
It's going to be true, right? Do you know who Mrs. Fox is, right?
Nope, no idea.
Oh, she's Ash's mom from Pokemon.
Wait, why are we calling her Mrs. Fox?
Because that's her name. That's her.
Wait, really?
Yes, that's her last name.
I mean, yeah. She is kind of hot. Oh no.
Okay. So I guess the real question is like, so we got asked earlier. It's like, your waifu. Who is your waifu choice? And like, we went into like a search frenzy. But do you have? And for those who don't know, first people, what is a waifu?
It's like your favorite character, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Without going too into it. Yeah.
Well, you have to go into it because people.
I mean, sometimes you'll print out a picture and eat dinner with them. Sometimes you'll have them on a pillow. Sometimes
you have 6 terabytes of their photos. Yeah. I mean, they're really your favorite character. Okay, so who is? And we've opened it up to not just anime, because that's typically where it's been. But we've said video game. We'll include video game characters as well. So who is your waifu in this case?
It would definitely have to be Rin from Fate. But if we were talking about Genshin Impact, it'd be Ganyu.
Okay, there it is.
Oh no! Wait, I have to say Kaching because my chat's gonna destroy me. Yeah.
Okay. So we got the list. We got that out of the way. I know a lot of people were too biased. People are like basically too biased and stuff like that. But there it is right there. So those, I mean, it's funny. It kind of feels like this is an extension from the Yujin episode where we basically defined. She was like, that was like one of my funniest episodes because like in there she was like, she goes, "What's your least favorite? What's your least favorite anime?" And she's like, "Attack on Titan." And I was like, "Oh, just so you know, the sponsor of your stream, their favorite is Attack on Titan." She was like, "Oh, I love Attack on Titan. It's my favorite." She started singing the theme song.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Dang.
But then the best thing about it was like, then we were like, "Oh, well, you have to define waifu," and then she got super red, and then it was pretty funny.
How did you define it? I think I defined it okay.
She said it's like I'm trying to remember exactly the phrasing, but it's basically somebody who is not real that you really want to be real, and so.
I mean, they could be real.
Okay. Well, yeah. So anyway, but yeah, that's what it is. She said it's a 2D character on the screen you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah.
Now you can see how she was rather embarrassed. She was basically saying that. Okay, so let's get your M.2 installed.
Yep.
And go from there. So you'll need a small screwdriver, this is the iFixit, which is always awesome. Okay, there we go right there. And then what you're going to do right here is you're going to undo that one and undo that one.
Okay.
Perfect. There it is.
How far do I have to go?
It actually will stay. They're captive.
Oh.
So yeah, they won't come out. We just want to go and loose enough that you'll be able to pull it off. Okay. This is another one of those possible potential weapons. There you go. See? So like, should you basically be attacked, you've got a potential shiv, right? Like you can like just fend yourself. Come here, naysayer, evildoer. You can basically protect yourself. Okay, so we're ready for your M.2. Another one of their really cool tech things right here. So when you used to install an M.2 drive, which we're going to install right here, you'd have to have a super tiny screwdriver. But they built this other thing called Q-latch here, which allows us to just slide this on without using a small screwdriver. Now what you're going to do real quick is why don't you go ahead and peel this little blue piece of tape off of this, and then there's another one there. Okay. So it just kind of peels off. There we go. Perfect. And then there'll be one on there as well. And we'll get this. It should, yeah. Sometimes it's gonna be a little tricky, just because it's like somewhat smushed. But yeah, this is one of the things is like the dual thermal pad. Like so for certain, ooh yeah, there you go. For like faster M.2s like PCIe Gen 4 M.2s, like there can be a lot of heat, so they give you dual thermal pads for that reason. Okay, so here's your M.2 drive.
Oh, that's a lot smaller than I thought they were.
Yeah, they're tiny, huh?
Yeah.
So this is 1 terabyte. So this will be your your OS drive, and then the other ones will be for Ren. All the storage space for Ren. Okay, so what you're going to do here is there's a little slot right there on the edge. You see it, and you're just going to pop that right inside of there. Okay, there you go. Just give it a once you get it in, just give it a good push. And it'll kind of act like a diving board if it's really in. There you go. See? And then it pops up. See? It's like a diving board.
I messed up.
Yeah, no, that's okay. A lot of people are like, wait, no, that's actually by design. Okay, cool. Okay, so what you're gonna do here is then you're gonna push this down, and then this will slide over it. See? Like that. So I'll let you do that. Just kind of give it a good push down.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it just kind of holds it on.
Oh wow.
There you go. And then now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna turn this back over. And we're going to remember which direction this goes on. That's a good question. We got to look at a picture. It's like Lego. Okay, let's close it up. Okay, so the little thing is that, yeah, there it is. Okay, you got it the right direction. Yeah, you got it. Okay, cool. Just looking at the picture, right? That's fine. I'm okay with it. And then here's your screwdriver. And then it'll just lay on top of the thing, just like that. Yeah, perfect.
I'm going to assume it's on.
I think so. I mean, it won't screw in if it's not. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if once you get it in, and then once you get one started, do a couple turns, and then go to the other side and screw the other side in, so it doesn't go all the way down. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay, code 2, guys, bringing this up. Unfortunately, it's not about you, FobMaster.
Oh.
Code 2 is ASUS ROG Z690. That's code number 2, which is obviously the board that we're using right here. Did it stop? Like you wait until it stopped?
Yeah, I don't know how tight to make it.
Just so it stops. That's all you gotta
okay.
do. You're
All
good. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Guess what? You left a gnarly. That's gross. Come on. What are you doing? Calm down. Man, this isn't your laptop. Man, it's brand new. You're already like putting stuff on it. Okay, we'll clean that off. Okay, let's grab. Oh, you forgot a peel too.
Oh.
I would have missed it too, but luckily I saw the blue. There you go. ASUS ROG Z690. You can put those in, by the way, guys. You don't put them in chat. There's a Gleam link. Oof. And there you go. You're going to go to the Gleam link where our Gleam links are showing up, and you'll put it in the Gleam link. If you don't have them, if somebody could head over to FobMaster's chat and put it there, put the Gleam link in, that would be absolutely awesome. So that way they know a place where to check them, because they're like, wait, what? So they don't know. So we're educating them. So if somebody from my chat could pop over, that would be huge. Okay, guys. So we've got the motherboard is completely done. You're basically this is fully ready to go. If we put power into it, you'd be able to turn it on and actually get going. But we're going to put it inside the case now, which feels kind of useful to you. You don't want to just kind of have this laying around, right?
Yeah.
Especially with your animals and stuff. So make sure it stays nice. So we're going to pop this up to the side, actually over here, so we don't block the camera shots. And then let's grab your case. And this is the ASUS. I'm trying to remember, it's GT. Can we get the parts list up one more time? Let's actually go through the parts for the entire build. So just to remind people, because now we have over 2,000 people here. So we have the Intel 12900K, that's the CPU, which we put in there, which actually that's the brand new, so you've done a new socket. We've got that ROG Maximus Z690 Hero motherboard. We've got a Strix RTX 3080, which will make its big debut at the end. We've got the Intel 670p 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. We've got that Seagate Iron Wolf 6 terabyte drive. Corsair Dominator Platinum RAM, and then the Tough Gaming GT301 case, which I actually haven't had a chance to build in this case, but it's actually pretty cool. RG Strix LC 360 millimeter AIO for your cooling, and then your power supply is at ROG Strix 850 watt PSU. So this is the rated R version of the whole thing right now.
Wait, why?
Because we're going to strip the case.
Oh.
So if you have kids in the room, guys, need to take them out, because this is going to be, there's going to be some not safe for work moments.
NSFW tag.
Yeah, some not safe for work moments as we're going to start stripping down the case, because you're going to see a naked case.
Oh.
So go ahead and unscrew these two right here on the side. Yep, there you go. And then just go ahead and do the bottom one as well.
Oh, they
and
don't come out?
they won't come out. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
wow.
captive as well. Lots of captive. Okay, and then go ahead and pull, and then it should just come right off. Right here on the, see this little grip area?
Oh.
There you go, so it just pops right off.
I feel like I'm gonna break it.
No, you're okay. Pull it this way.
Oh, that way.
I didn't want you to break it. After a while, I was like, let's not have you do that. We're gonna stop that moment right there.
Yeah.
Okay, same thing on this side. We're gonna go and take the glass off now. So I'm gonna pull that off. So just gonna screw both of those. And it'll be the exact same way that I just took off the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, lefty loosey, righty tighty. It's all good. You know, it's funny, every guest, like if you're not somebody who does this all the time, it's not everybody has to do that all that often,
Yeah,
right? So,
right.
and the same thing, just kind of pull towards you. You and I may need to start working out together. I'm just a little worried about you.
Wait.
Here, wait, maybe it's, oh, no, there you go. Okay, now pull towards you.
Nope.
Nope, okay. Just like that.
Oh. Okay. I think I'm directionally challenged. I keep pulling the wrong way.
It's okay. It is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, I will tell you, like, people know these are expensive, and you have no idea how much force you have to do. This is like, I'm not making fun of you. This is not something, I think a lot of people, like as I've done this, you have a tendency to get shy because you just genuinely don't want to break your PC. Yeah, I mean, come on, the guy plays on a freaking laptop. He really wants his PC to work, guys. Be nice. Be nice. Okay, so okay, let's not drop it. Okay, cool. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take off this little dust filter up here, just to get it out of the way. Now, this next part, trust me, you're gonna pull on the front, right here at the bottom, and you're gonna pull hard. There you go, perfect. And that is your front. This is,
I thought I broke it.
no, you did not. I did now. If everybody who watched Tech's when we did this with Tech, I did break his flat out. Like I shouldn't have done what I did. Luckily, it only broke like one little clasp, and that was fine. This one I verified beforehand that we were actually doing this right.
Okay.
So yeah, you're okay. This is not broken. You're good.
That was kind of scary.
No, it's okay. It is scary. It is a scary thing. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pull out here. This is all your like hardware and stuff like that we got to use, and then this is a bag letting you know about Mexico. So don't know what that's for, but hey, you got it. So we'll throw that in your little extras thing. Now, one thing we are going to have to do because we're front mounting the AIO, this doesn't, you have a 360 millimeter AIO, is we're going to go ahead and quickly, actually go ahead and untwisty tie all this stuff, and we're going to move your, we're actually going to move your hard drive tray up a little bit. There should be one more right here. Yeah, you can go ahead and take those off. We'll use zip ties for that stuff a little bit later. Okay. We're just going to make it as messy as possible. There we go. And then you got one more right here.
Oh.
And that's for your like RGB. It's actually got like it's pretty cool. It's got an RGB hub, which not all of them do, which is actually kind of nice. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to grab this garbage from you. I have a little garbage pile versus you just don't have it all sitting there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, what we're going to do here at the bottom is there's 2 screws. You can see there's total 4. We're just going to loosen them. So I'm going to give you Excalibur.
Oh my God.
The world's, it's almost as tall as you, depending on your perspective, right? Like depending on how he's sitting, it might like, so this is Excalibur. What I'm going to have you do is don't remove them, just loosen them, these 4 screws at the bottom.
Okay.
And this is Excalibur, just so you guys know. People seem to, every time the Excalibur gets revealed, yeah, there you go. Oh, actually, these 2 go ahead and take out, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just realized, I was looking at the slides for this one, but that one does not slide. It's so much it's so much easier with Excalibur, right?
I feel like if you have really bad hand-eye coordination, you're just gonna miss, like, oh, I missed it.
It's how we know how good at games you are, is how good you are with using Excalibur. Oh, hey, that was good. He is good with video games. And then these ones just loosen.
Okay.
Not too crazy.
Oh, maybe I'm bad at video games.
So, yeah, maybe I'm bad at. Speaking of that, like for people who don't know, how did you get into streaming? Yeah, that's perfectly legit.
I just wanted to stream Genshin Impact for my friends.
Really? That's how
Yeah.
it all started?
Yep.
Okay, so you started there, and then did it just like, was it surprising that you grew, and then all of a sudden you were like,
Yeah, I didn't start streaming intending to become a streamer.
really? You were just like, this game is awesome, and I need you to see it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
well,
funny.
I used to stream randomly League games for my other friends, and then I started doing Genshin because it used to be closed beta, so only certain people that got invited could play.
Okay.
So anyone who didn't get invited, I was just streaming for. and
So
then-
tell us a little bit, for people who don't know what that game is, what is Genshin Impact?
It's an open world co-op anime Breath of the Wild.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it actually had a lot of people, Nintendo fans, hating on it in the early days because
Oh,
they were
okay.
saying it's a Breath of the Wild ripoff. Yeah,
But it's not.
it's. I'm not saying anything.
I refuse to comment on the status of the Genshin Impact and what is happening. That's pretty funny. Okay, so we've got the drive, and the main reason we moved the drive out is because you're going to be front mounting an AIO. We just need to make sure we had room for this. This is going to be a very tight installation, I will tell you that. Okay, so let's flip this over. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put your motherboard inside of this. I'm just going to put this out for now. And then the way this is going to work, okay, your motherboard's right there. You're basically going to take this, and then you're going to kind of slide it in. You see how there's a square down here? You're going to slide it underneath just like that.
Okay.
But I'm going to have you do it. Because they don't pay me to be here. They pay you to be here with free PC. And plus, I want you to know, like, my whole goal is by the time you get to the end of this whole thing, you know how to, you can essentially do some of this minor maintenance on your own. Yeah.
Wait.
Look at you, you're pro.
Is that good there?
No.
No.
It needs to go all the way over.
All the way? There's a little stick thing.
Little stick thing.
That peg. Am I supposed to
Yeah,
just
you're
go
supposed to go
over
on
it?
top on top of the peg. The peg is the screw hole to mount the motherboard.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go. And then go down a little bit. So it's going to fit right squarely inside that hole. There you go. Perfect.
Oh, wow.
Okay, there you go. Now you're in. Everything's lined up. That looks good. Perfect. There we go.
Damn,
Okay.
it's super snug.
Yeah, it's super snug. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab your screws out of this. So you've got zip ties, which, I mean, come on, who doesn't love zip ties? Do you use zip ties in any? No.
For the giant, like, 60-foot Ethernet cord I have.
There you go. There you go. Okay, so there's zip ties are part of your world too. Part of your world. Okay, so let's grab some some screws here.
That's a lot of screws.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the way it works with motherboards. I'm going to verify that these are the right ones. I'm going to show you a little technique with the with Excalibur here. It's going to basically it's magnetic, and then just set it in like that, and then just loosely, there you go, just like that. Okay, so those are the right screws, so I'll give you Excalibur. Okay, so screws are going to be here, here. There's one up here, one up here, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Okay, so they're going to basically be all the way around, and then we'll take this off and put the last one in. And then here are screws for you. I shall be your screw sorter. There you are. Okay, code 3, by the way, coming up is DDR5, not the game. Hashtag DDR5 for not Dance Dance Revolution, for basically RAM. So we're doing some DDR5, which is what he has installed in his awesome PC that we've got built here.
And so just screw it till it stops?
Yeah, just screws it until it stops. Yeah, you don't want to over tighten, just until it's basically done, and then you're good.
Okay.
Now this will be the longest part of the longest part of the install, because you screw it in real slow, so it'll just be like, whoa, okay. Anyway, if you guys want to get into the, if you want to get in on that, if you want to get in on the individual giveaways, we're getting links in each of the chats, so you guys can get those chats in, and that's where you put in that code.
I feel like you have to be quite tall to see where you're...
Yeah, this table does not help you. Like I will say that. Like we had Jackie Jing on here, and she was like 6'7",
Oh
and she had no problem whatsoever. But she was like holding things above my head, and making me jump for them. So I totally understand. Like I will not ever belittle anybody who's on the show. And this but we had who else? We had Yuji, who was like she was shorter than you, and she was like, I was like, yeah, I might have to do this because you just can't even see, right? So it's
no.
about the right height for me, But you know, anybody who's a little bit short, a little bit less vertically challenged than I am, because I can consider myself vertically challenged, right? Like
We're not
it can
that
be a little,
short.
No, you're not. I didn't say you were.
No, I meant were.
What?
Oh,
Did you get it?
yeah,
Okay, cool.
I think.
And then so yeah. Okay, so how long have you been streaming? Like how long have you been? How long have you been in the hardcore streaming gig?
It has now been a year and 13 and a half months.
13 and a half. Oh, so just over a year.
Yes.
So you're pretty new to this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm very new.
Wow, that's awesome. And so is this like, have you gotten to do many activations like this before? Is this
No,
like
this is the first time.
Wow.
So this is very I was very nervous.
Oh well, hopefully it's better than you thought,
No,
right? Like he's
it
gonna
is
be
a
like
lot-
he was
it
like
is a lot
I'm
better.
never doing this again.
No. This
I am
has
done.
been a blast.
Good. So yeah, people are asking, hey, what are the codes, guys? The codes are for giveaways. The way that you get in on those giveaways is there's a link to a Gleam. We're trying to get it into your guys' chat. For you guys, I know a lot of folks over on FobMaster's chat. We're getting you guys a link, so that's where you go to enter the codes, and then you put the codes. And again, the codes were FobMaster, and then we had ROG Strix. ASUS ROG, ASUS ROG Z690, and then we had DDR5. And the giveaways are Intel CPUs and cool Alder Lake kits. So there you go.
I think we're good.
Okay, so we got one more, since you got the other ones in there. All right, let me just verify. Those look good. Hey, look, nice, clean. We're gonna take this out.
Oh.
Because surprise, surprise, there's actually one underneath here, which sometimes there's a peg, sometimes there isn't, so we're just gonna verify that we get the right thing here.
I'm holding this like a weapon.
I know, I'm proud of you. You're doing a very good job. Okay, there it is. Yep, see, there's one right there. Here's your screw for it.
Oh, what the?
Yeah, it's just so it's basically even across the whole thing. And there it is. He's focused, ladies and gentlemen.
Why is there a longer Q nut?
Oh, because there can be, so you can actually have what are called, that's a 2280, and then you have like 22110, so you can have longer M.2 drives.
Oh, okay.
So it's just, and there's actually smaller as well.
Oh, okay.
So like in your like, have you heard of the Steam Deck? That's coming out. It's
yeah.
Like so the Steam Deck has 2260s, really
Oh.
tall, really small ones. So yeah, that's why it's in there. You were really good at that, so I'm gonna have you put this back on again. There you go. I'll give you the small screwdriver for that one, just because it's got a little bit of a tinier head.
Yeah.
So what do you think of, like, since you've been doing this for a year, what do you think? I mean, like, you've amassed a pretty big audience, right, for only streaming for a year. What has it been like having this many people who now watch you play games and spend too much money on a video game?
Sometimes, I mean, usually, because I've been spending a lot of money on video games even before streaming.
Right.
So back then, it was just myself, kind of like,
Right.
It's like, oh man, now I'm eating ramen for the next week. But now I have like 2,000 people telling me.
You have 2,000.
So it just makes me feel worse about my tendencies. But I appreciate it though. It's very heartwarming.
Good. Well, one thing we're going to do real quick is we're going to go ahead and move this and then just change this one cable so it's a little bit more managed.
Okay.
So I'm just going to have you unscrew the other 3 of those.
These don't come out all the way, right?
Yeah, they will. These
Oh,
do,
they
because
will?
we're actually gonna take out the fan, just
okay.
temporarily. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep going with that one, and this one too. I wasn't fully committed. There we go. And we're just taking out this fan so we can hide this cable a little bit better from there. So what are some of your favorite things about hanging out with your audience? Just the fact that they remind you, or what's some of your favorite moments as a streamer so far in the last year?
Definitely, I think I have the most creative chat.
Oh, really? Okay.
There's some very, very funny people.
Okay, and so that's been the thing that you've really enjoyed about it.
I mean, the reason I think I stuck with streaming is just it's nice to just have an audience or just people to talk with. It doesn't even have to be an audience, and that's kind of what got me into online gaming. It's just people to talk to play video games with, and
I'm gonna have you put them back in now. Oh, that's cool. Who are same notable funny people? Like everybody else is gonna have FOMO after you say this. They're gonna be like,
yeah.
what?
I mean, I think everyone would agree.
Okay.
His name is Cooley.
Okay.
He made some of our animated emotes, and then, I mean, he says some very suspicious stuff sometimes, but and he's been.
Have you do the other side here?
Okay. He's been making some. He's been taking pictures of me and then putting
Putting you in funny positions and things like that.
No, he's manually drawing big boobs on me, and it's really funny, but yeah.
So it's a little bit. He's a little bit man crushes. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, buddy, like we get it. You like me, but
I don't think it's a man crush. I think he just wants to put me in awkward pictures. And they have made some
there you go.
Deep fakes of me in movie scenes, and they're
funny.
They're very funny.
That's awesome. Cool. No, so I mean, like the other thing too is like, do you get the question all that often? I mean, you know, as you're chatting, as you're streaming and stuff like that, that people are like, hey, like if somebody was wanting to get into this, what is some advice that you'd give to people who wanted to get into streaming? Because it feels like for you, you just kind of fell into it.
I think my biggest advice is, at least from my experience with other friends who tried it as well.
Okay.
I think that it's best that your intention when you start streaming isn't like, I'm gonna become a big streamer. Because I feel like, especially since you're in front of an audience all day, if you're ingenuous and like, you know, if your intentions is to become rich or something like that, it will show very, very easily. Because these people are watching you every day.
Yep.
It's just really nice if you are just doing it genuinely and just to have fun. And like fun is like the most important thing, and it shouldn't be money or anything like that.
Got it.
Also, I also think luck is so big.
Yeah, I think more than anything, right? Like it's just like being right place, right time, and then just the right people kind of watching you, which could be very, very true.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what I'm gonna have you do is this is a little bracket, and it just kind of pops on the outside. See, there's like little nubs on here. So those nubs are gonna go in these little holes on the hard drive. This is gonna be a little bit tricky, but yeah, I trust you. You've been committed to everything else thus far. I did put it the right way, right? You're just gonna kind of have to reach out. Like you're gonna have to like kind of bend it out a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh. It takes a lot of finger dexterity and strength.
All right, I got this.
Yeah, I have faith in you. There you go. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, perfect. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna slip it right back here in the top, right in that slot. And that is your physical drive for all your waifu pictures of Ray.
Hard drives have not gotten smaller.
Yeah, this well, this is a 2.5 inch, so these are not, this one is just physical storage, they're slow. You're gonna wanna stick most of your games and stuff like that on the one that we installed earlier. Because that one's pretty small.
Yeah, that is infinitely tiny.
Yeah, okay, let's grab, we do have to grab a SATA cable. So we'll get that added real quick. And then the rest of it is pretty straightforward from this. This is what we need right here. We'll grab a couple of these. So you can basically have your SATA drives. So we'll need, let's do this one. Perfect.
I've never even seen those in my life.
Okay, so what you're gonna do here is, actually I didn't want this one, I wanted the L.
Oh, that's connected to the hard drive?
Yeah, this connects to the hard drive.
Oh.
Okay, so what you're gonna do here is you see there's a little L, that's gonna go on this little L right here.
Okay.
It's gonna go right here. Putting on your hard drive. There it is. Let's give it a solid push. Okay, perfect.
Nice.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're now gonna run all of our cables that is gonna connect to your PC.
Okay.
So front panel is gonna go right here. There we go. We got HD audio, which is like for your front panel audio stuff. That's gonna go right here. Your SATA connection, more than likely, is gonna go right here.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that was a hole.
Yeah, those are they hide them so that way you don't have to worry. You can continue to make your PC look nice. These are all wired up to this right here, which is this is for your fan. This is for RGB, so we have an RGB header. Usually it's right here. I'm guessing. Okay, the other one that we'll need here in a minute, it looks like these are all your fans are all attached to this thing. So I'm gonna take a look actually. So USB 3.2 is on the side, and your fan headers are right there. Okay, so we're gonna run this right here. And then this is gonna go right here. Okay, so now everything is to the location where you have to plug it in. And then we'll have you plug all this stuff in. Here we go. Fun times. Oh, we have one fan up here too that we gotta worry about here in a minute. Okay, so this one I'm gonna plug in for you just because it's a giant pain in the butt. Okay. And I just don't want it to break. So we're gonna plug this. This is your USB 3.2. Plug that in right there. There's that. Okay, next one. So this is gonna plug in, there's a little slots right here, you see them?
Yeah.
That's gonna plug in right there. Perfect, okay, great. Now, HD audio. So this one is like, there's a little pin out, there's a missing pin. That's gonna go right in that slot right there, right? So you just plug it with HD audio facing up, right there. Okay. Okay? Don't be nervous.
Right here, right?
Yeah, right there. And it should just go, it should just plug, fill all those. Awesome. Okay. Now this is your RGB, which, you know, gives you the most frames per second.
Yeah.
And then this is gonna go onto this. See how there's 3, and then it's gonna go 2 with the space, so it's just gonna go on just like that.
I can't see it.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
There we go. There you go, you're doing good.
Oof.
There it is. Okay, next one is your fan header. This is plugging all your 3 fans. This one's gonna go right here. See how there's a little plastic clip? It just goes on the other side of that, on the outside of that clip, just like that. He's focused, ladies and gentlemen, but he's doing so good. So good.
Ooh.
Okay. So why did you stop, why did you stop streaming League?
Well, I kind of just stopped playing League, to be honest, for a while because I wasn't very happy playing League of Legends.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean, like, what is it about League that you didn't didn't enjoy?
I think League is a great game to play with friends, but if you play alone, and especially if you try to like climb ranked,
It's not as.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that say some very mean things.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But I mean, do you still play League from time to time?
I play League after, like off stream with my chat like every night.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. My girlfriend does not like that though, because I play till like 4 or 5 a.m.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not getting good sleep. Okay.
Yeah, sleep isn't something I do very often.
Well, there you go. Okay, so for this one, this is going to be this is like the most challenging connections you have to hook. So there's a little one that says power switch right here, and this power switch goes right above the one that I've hooked up already. You see, so it's going to go right on top of that right there.
So power switch.
Yep, goes right above the one that I have plugged in right now.
Oh.
And if it comes out, sometimes it helps. I'll show you a trick. Unless you get it.
No. I think I
He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Look at that focus, guys. Look at on there. He's thinking to himself, I am a champion.
This is more fun than Legos.
Yeah, this is more fun than Legos. Okay, code 4, by the way, guys. Bringing up another code.
I think I got it.
HoloLife. HoloLife.
HoloLive. What? That's one of the codes?
Okay, so so I don't know what that means.
It's a VTubing company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like, there's like celebrity talent agencies.
Yeah.
But instead for celebrities, this is for virtual celebrities.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they just released like a new, like, there's generations of celebrities and they're on their 6th gen.
Okay.
And they just released their 6th generation of VTubers.
Okay,
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
It's tough. I have 2 that are my favorite.
Okay, who are they?
One of them her name is Hosho Marin.
Okay.
And then the other one is Usada Pecora.
Wow. Okay, and where do you see these people?
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay, so they're VTubers. They're completely virtual.
Yeah.
And they're not real.
Yeah.
But you
they're not real, but they're there.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Yeah. Their personalities, all
Yeah.
that sort of stuff, but they're not there. Okay, so there you go, guys. HoloLife. We're learning all about things.
The cringing.
The cringing. Yeah, a lot of people are cringing about this right now. Yeah, they're real, but they're not real.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got those in. Perfect. Okay, so the next one you're going to do is next to that one. You got power plus and minus on this one. Trying very hard not to unplug it. So power goes in the top left and minus. So they go right next to each other. Power plus there, power minus next to it. Okay. He's focused, guys. He's focused. And he's thinking about these virtual celebrities.
I think I might be confused.
Oh, okay, yeah, awesome.
Where?
Hey, yeah, just write, so power plus and minus. So minus is gonna go right here,
Oh, okay.
and then plus is gonna go next to it.
Right. Oh, okay.
Okay, awesome. And then, yeah, we are going to take a quick 10-minute break, guys. We'll be back in 10 minutes, and we'll be back here very, very shortly. So anyway, guys, we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Imagine an entire basketball arena, seeing a sold-out stadium, fans from communities coming under one roof. That was my full circle moment right there. For me, just to see the acceleration of how fast that got to where we are today, it was an emotional experience.
Every car ride we would take, he would just be going on and on and on about this hero or that hero or this game and what happened here. And, you know, being older, it was difficult for me to pick up this game. I realized that this was actually something he was going to stick with. I sat down and finally learned how to play Dota.
Hello, I'm Alex Lingle. I'm a technical program manager for Intel's Demo Depot.
My name's Emo. I was a TME technician with the Intel Demo Depot, preparing systems for the international and the top Dota 2 players in the world.
At the heart of Demo Depot is the gaming events that we support, you know, everything from ESL to Dota to Intel Extreme Masters. I mean, that's kind of the biggest part of this is when I was getting interviewed for this, as soon as they mentioned the word gaming, like E3, CES, and things like that, the moment I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a dream job. Then a lot of our folks that work in Demo Depot are also gamers. We also have the same passion to make it happen as well.
Dota has been a part of our life since he was 11. When I started work with the Intel Demo Depot, I started getting exposed to creating systems for esporting events. Getting involved with the international was pretty cool because it brought it home to what we were doing actively at the time.
I started playing in 2014. My dad started playing in 2017.
How long were you harassing me to get started?
From 2014 to 2017.
This is the end.
I'm gonna win the game. I'm gonna win the game.
Nice.
I'm not gonna win the game. Come on, I did great.
You did okay. I'll give you that.
That's my biggest critic.
I'm actually a man of many hats. I help with managing various technical programs, helping with procuring and adopting new technology to create new demos that we showcase. The gaming PCs you see behind me are what goes to a lot of the event. We are in the Technical Marketing Engineer Lab. This is what we call the TME Lab of the Demo Depot. I've got Emo here on my left, and we're gonna go take a look at some Dota. So we're testing the various components of the system, and as you can see here, we're loading into the utility that will access our image database and prepare the image for the Dota International Tournament.
We'll use the watch function within Dota in order to to see what's going on and how the systems are performing. There's any number of live games that can be streamed at any given time, and so since it's kind of hands off, we'll allow that to just run in the background and make sure that the systems are running smoothly and everything's good.
All right, so what you see behind me is a rack full of systems that have just been imaged, and they're all set up, wired to be controlled by one KVM switch. When we're doing mass production, we have a little bit more thorough of a test where we just make sure one last quality check that there's no system issue or hardware issues. The technicians can see what the systems are going to be shipped to. And in this case, they're knowing that they're going to Dota. I'll be excited when I find out that my gaming machines are going to a gaming event in the gamers' hands themselves. And so I take a lot extra care to make sure that they get the best system possible that they can game on.
What I really found interesting when he started showing me Dota was the amount of math he had to do in real time in order to figure out how the different player combinations, item combinations worked and that kind of stuff. And I was like, okay.
I've got all of the Arcanas from every battle pass. So I've got the IO, like companion cube, Earthshaker, the Wraith King one. All of these you can't buy them anymore. Like, they're exclusive to the battle passes.
So we have an amazing team of technical marketing engineers that help, vet all the new stuff as it's coming out of the labs. It comes down to, export, compliance, making sure everything is all followed to the T, all the serial numbers. It's a big logistics operation and makes everything go smoothly. You might have stuff that goes from one event to the next event because there's not enough time for it to go all the way back to the United States and then come back. People made fun of me for saying that esports is going to be a thing. That's never going to happen. And that was in 2005. To come on site to an event and see this huge audience and the diehard fans and everyone in passion, that makes it come full circle. My dream of telling my high school friends that, watch, just wait, someday people will come to these events and they'll come and see just how fun and how cool it is to go on stage and actually go and compete for a game that you're passionate about.
As I was studying how to play Dota, you can always watch a live. And so I'd be studying the hero that I was trying to play and trying to learn, and learned how to watch it. Now it's so much more fun to sit back and watch, and I'm really excited actually to watch some Dota this year.
It's no different than going to any other physical sport. The Olympics, for example, that's a big deal. You have the best of the best coming from all over the world, and just to see that go full circle just makes it everything for me to keep, doing what I love to do.
I'm standing on the edge, but I can't let go. I can't leave you hanging all alone. It's running through my veins, feel it in my heart. I know you're the poison to my soul. Ooh, I can taste on your lips that you're poisonous, yeah, it's true. And it's killing me slowly, but I can't stop loving you. I want you to poison me some more. I want you to poison me some more.
I really was kind of a jump first, look later kind of person. When I was a kid, I loved film. At the same time, I loved video games. I loved everything, especially everything in the arts. I also simultaneously studied music, and I have always liked technology. My name is Matt Ebisuzaki. I work for Mercury Soul as managing director. I am a trumpet player, filmmaker, and as much as I can be, creative artist. I went to school as a trumpet player, got my undergrad at the Curtis Institute of Music. I studied film all on site, always in the middle of a project. Worked on maybe roughly 200 or so projects at a production house in the city, and then kind of merged both of my careers into where I am today. When I was a kid, I was probably 5 years old. From the moment you start thinking. I used to play early Blizzard games, and one of my favorite things about these early games, they always came with these packets that did or didn't have anything to do with the game itself, but I always loved stories, playing video games, doing all these things. It was just a natural extension of storytelling.
Classic game right here, Full Throttle. I'm a motorcyclist now. Maybe it's because of this video game? Let's say it's because of this video game. I never beat this game. I definitely used the cheat codes. Virtua Fighter for PC, did it a lot. Halo made me love first-person shooters. And I played that first level on Legendary and got it down so fast that I could beat it. And I think my record was 11 minutes. Good stuff. This actually brings back a lot of memories.
I have a few different credits as a musician in Final Fantasy XIV Lightning Returns and a few other games that I'm not allowed to talk about, so I won't, but they're ones that you play every day, hopefully. When Mercury Soul got involved with Gamer Days, we knew that we had to create an orchestra. We knew that we had to take the music from video games. We didn't even know which video game yet. We didn't know how big the orchestra would be. That was just the artistic element that's going on stage with Dr. Lupo.
We ready?
We are ready.
Do it.
So we're following the gameplay that's happening live. That means every single checkpoint, every single time a scene changes, the music is adapting with it. Usually when you play the game and you walk through it, you don't even notice these things. But for us, we're directing the viewer in real time and also making changes in the orchestra as it's happening. We have our camera set up to make sure we capture every single precise moment of detail in the orchestra. We have our broadcast center back there. We've got many monitors, everything from recording decks, switchers, RoboCam operators, TDs, everything that you can imagine. With Dr. Lupo, as this is happening, as they work together to create this marriage of live soundtrack and live gameplay, which is insanely complicated, and yet boom, it's happening. So that aspect is all about the fulcrum and intersection of where filming and music land right there. I still play the trumpet every single day as much as I can. I have a trio luminance with cello, harp, and trumpet. And one of the things that we're actively doing is continuously producing new video content. And it's not just to do more, but it's to become better at it. I know from a musician perspective that practice makes better. And so in the video world, it's the same thing. But doing more and doing better means also making sure that you have the right tools to do that. You need to have agility in your workflow, and that means having something that can process your videos quickly, render out quickly, so that way no matter what happens, you're ready to adapt to creative needs and not have to supersede technical impediments that are on the way. Tomorrow, I will also be teaching a trumpet lesson. Talking over Zoom takes a lot of horsepower, especially when you have to talk to someone here, bring up a document over here, and you have to have a video and playback over here. And if you don't, it creates a terrible experience for the student. Whether that's creating a document, whether that's creating this stage layout, which was done in Illustrator, or if it's rendering a video so that whoever the client is can see what's happening before we actually shoot it. The ASUS ROG M16 allows me to be creatively free to unleash whatever I have at my disposal out into the world. And it means I can just, on a Friday night, decide to just go gaming crazy, play some Overwatch, play Call of Duty, and just get completely in the zone and not have any worries. I think I did okay. This new chapter in my life represents a moment where everything that I like doing is an opportunity, is a project, is a way for me to be expressive and to make a difference in the sectors and the fields that I really want to. And that includes music, technology, and art. Having things like this be brought to life that marries all the different things that I do, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. You can actually marry what you love creatively with what exists in the real world, and to give like an actual purpose to being means that your life is worth it.
When we become a part of a world we have never explored, and you find someone and start to believe everything you ignore. I wanna live for the moments. I wanna bend before I break. You've got me shook like an earthquake. I wanna live for the moment. I wanna bend before I break. Stuck to the ground, but I feel it. 'Cause you've got me shook like an earthquake.
We are back, guys. Super apologize about that. We ended up finding a little technical snafu that we had to fix. So yeah, I've completely put this in a different case. So yeah, apologies for that. It's Tomber's fault, and so we apologize. But yeah, we are now inside of the Fantex P500A, which you were like, wow, this is a significantly larger case. Yes, it is absolutely a significantly larger case that we have here. But one of the things that, big shout out to the Robeytech community who did notice as we were basically getting this done that the GPU that we had was not going to fit in the current version. So we're going to, same thing, same parts. Only thing we basically switched was switching to a slightly larger case. And then you got to see me hard at work because I literally just speed ran and put the whole thing back together to get right to the exact same place we were to get it all set up. So we're inside of a different case now. You can see this is actually quite a bit bigger. We're still going to be front mounting the I/O just because of fan stuff. But we'll basically be good to go here. So we've got everything hooked up. Your front panel connections are all hooked up now. What we're going to do now is we're going to start putting together the I/O and go from there. But before we do that, let's go ahead and have you remove with Excalibur this fan here in the front. And then we'll add this as a second exhaust fan, just given that we're going to front mount your AIO. So no big deal there. Cool. Oh, that one, there it is. Just removing our front fan. So yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. Yeah. So and then good. If anything, I hope you guys got a chance to use the restroom. We've learned a lot about FobMaster's AI, FobMaster's different custom emotes that we can't see. So we're grateful for that. And so he just talks about how much he loves the channel and all that sort of stuff. So it's been a lot of fun from there. Have you had a chance? I mean, I know you've only been doing this for about a year. Have you had a chance to do some collaborations with other streamers?
Oh, just recently we had streamers. There was an anime convention called Anime NYC.
Okay.
And we literally had streamers like Atsu and a ton of other streamers, Twanto, Ant, Slice, Psycheo, and a bunch of others came over from literally overseas as well as from other parts of the country, and we all actually had a Airbnb meetup and everything.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, between content creators, so it was really, really cool.
Oh, wow, okay. And so one of the things that I'm hoping that we're going to get to see a lot of is a lot more kind of things like that as things start to calm down here in the universe of human malware.
The lines for the convention, I believe, were like 4 or 5 hours just because of COVID checks.
Oh,
and
wow.
It was, yeah, some people pretty much wanted refunds for their tickets because
it was so brutal.
They didn't get in till it was basically ending. So.
Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, that would be the worst, right?
Yeah.
And then, what are some of the things, the conventions and stuff like that you're most looking forward to again?
TwitchCon is coming back. Yeah. This coming year.
So you're excited to get to go and attend that?
Yeah.
What other ones? Luckily I have a bunch of, no.
Oh, okay.
There's
one, I think Anime Expo is also this July as well. So I've never been to conventions. This was the first one I ever went to, and it was definitely, it was a lot better. It was a lot better than I thought.
Here and here.
Everyone told me that everybody was stinky and smelly because they don't.
not in a world where everybody's like basically it's like welcome to a convention, Lysol shower. You know what I mean?
I don't think it was that bad, and I had a great time. The food is kind of a scam at conventions.
Oh yeah, for sure. Right? Hey, I'd like a hot dog. That'll be $37.
Actually,
so.
Actually, But besides that, it was so fun, so fun.
Good, good, good. I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're gonna do code 5 right now, and it's ka-ching. Ka-ching. Oh, ka-ching. Did I say that wrong?
No, that's actually how you say
okay,
it.
Okay, what is that?
It's so in Chinese it's supposed to be ka-ching, right? But we all kind of say like ka-ching, like the sound of money.
Like the sound of money?
Yeah.
What is that like? Does it mean the same thing or no?
No.
Oh.
I don't know what it means, to be honest. I know she's supposed to be like my favorite Genshin Impact character, but I don't know what her name means.
Oh, okay.
I know Ganyu's name means sweet rain, but I never paid attention to what.
Oh, that's
Qing's name
hilarious.
means,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have a couple fans that we've got hooked up. We've added 2 exhaust fans here just to keep things looking nice. We've got a bunch of headers up here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run these up so you can plug these in for us.
Oh, there's some number display on the motherboard?
Oh yeah, that's so like if there's an error or anything like that. And then it also has their light stuff. So also if you end up with other issues, it'll tell you if it's RAM or whatever it was, which is actually pretty cool. So what I'm gonna have you do is you see, just like the other ones, this is gonna go here and then this one's gonna go right next to it. Sorry for the, it's a little further away. Bigger case for sure.
Yeah.
But much more room. Huge fan of the, both great cases, but if you're going to go to a bigger case, this is a really good option, which is cool.
Right next to it, right?
Yeah, right next to it. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so that's all squared. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start hooking up start putting together our AIO. And so that's like, this is basically the liquid cooler that's going to cool your whole thing. So that's what we're going to work on right now. So I'm going to grab it.
This is when we put the toothpaste.
Thermal paste. Yes, yes.
Thermal paste.
The toothpaste. We're not putting toothpaste on the build. Yeah, this is going to be a meme. It's going to be great. Yeah, FobMaster, legendary PC builder in his own right, says if you add toothpaste, Colgate's my favorite.
Oh, I was actually about to say Colgate.
Okay, so here we go. We got 3 RGB fans that we're going to put on this. So we're going to do a neat little trick that's going to save folks some time. And what I like to do, and it makes it a little easier to actually mount the AIO in this case. Now, I know it's white fans, but again, this is the little bit of the Panda stuff that we're going to be doing. So what I'm going to have you do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to install these. And but you're going to just install 2 of the screws, and not all 4 here. So I'm going to give you a couple of these screws.
I actually like this white and black dynamic.
Yeah, it actually, the Panda look, yeah, it's like a lot of, and this is like an inverse Panda, right? So, so what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna put this sideways like this, and then we're going to, I'll show you the first fan, and then you'll rinse and repeat this. So we're gonna put it right here. So I'm gonna do 1 fan here, like that. And then we're going to take this other one, put it right here. And all you're going to do is do the opposite sides for now.
Okay.
Cool. And that's just to hold it in place, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to give you the next one. You're just going to go underneath. So I'll place these. I'm going to go in here. Cool thing is there's these great little fan holes. There you go. Okay, cool. So I'm going to give you 2 more screws. It's not going to be tight because and we don't really care.
Yeah.
It's just to get them to hold. So again, do here and here. Here's your giant screwdriver. Excalibur.
I need to get one of these.
Yeah, I know. Everybody does.
Yeah.
It's a secret to everybody's success. It'll kind of screw through, and then after that, it gets really easy.
Oh my.
Okay, and then while you're doing that, next one out here, go over here to the other side.
Has anyone ever broken a part while building?
You mean here on the show?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I've done it on my show, like when I've done it, not only once. But we've never had, like I did literally break, I literally did break Tectone's case. Yeah. That did actually happen. And he was like, no, you broke it, dude. And I'm like, no, I didn't. And I was like, oh, no, I really did. Okay, so, and then we're going to do the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not done yet, sir. Don't put down that screwdriver.
Oh, those move.
Yeah, that's it's one of those cool things. Yeah, it makes it really.
So it just covers up.
Yeah. It's their little version of
Yeah.
rubber grommet, so to speak. Okay, I'm gonna put this right here. Have you? Let's just make sure those are all same direction. Okay, cool. Sorry, it's just the anal dude.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, you need screws. I was like, you're just standing there. Why aren't you doing anything? Oh yeah, huh? Let's give you the screws there. Okay, there you go. There's one. Oops, let's just drop that screw. I got it. Cool. There you go. Okay, there it is, right there. Get that out of the way.
Does it matter which two I do diagonally?
Just
or?
diagonal.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's just diagonal. So that way when we put the actual real one in, you're going to replace them with different screws.
Oh, wait. Oh, these are temporary screws?
Yeah, these are temporary screws.
Oh.
So it just makes it a little easier to mount it.
Okay. I almost dropped Excalibur.
Yeah, don't be so rude. Excalibur. Okay, there we go.
Oh my.
Okay.
All right.
So now we got all that stuff screwed in. I mean, all those things done. So what we're going to do real quick, and usually I do this before I do the build, but we have to mount. We have to put this thing on, and this is your mount hole for your things. This is going to go right here.
What is that for?
This is your back plate for your AIO.
Oh.
Just got to get it in the right hole here. It's being kind of a pain, which is always fun. Just got to kind of figure out which setting to put it on and then make sure it fits in the hole here. There it is. I think that's it in. Should be in. Yep. Okay, cool. Now what I'm going to have you do is go ahead and screw this into each one of these. There you go. So it just screws in right there. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoa. Those are big.
Yep. Here's 4 of them, and I'm going to hold it and literally cut off the circulation to my arm. That's fine. I don't need my arm.
I'll be quick.
And you're going to screw them all the way down. That one I didn't screw all the way down either. This is just so we have the bracket to mount your AIO to the. Now, the one thing that's really nice about ASUS is that, so we're actually installing it for LGA 1200, which is 10th and 11th gen, but the ASUS motherboards actually include the mounting mechanisms for both, which is actually pretty cool. So, nice little bonus tip for those of you watching. Going from there. People still spamming pretty much the whole time. That's what they do.
Yes.
Oh. Somebody's medication's ready. Somebody's lunch is here. Somebody's dinner's here. I'm just making fun of there you go. Put the last one in, and there we go.
How's your
I may
arm?
have to, it's going to get amputated. Who needs an arm? Perfect. Okay, cool.
Nice.
So now that's all mounted and ready to go. So now what we're going to do is, now we got this, I'm just going to pull these through and just make sure these are all the way through. This is all the connection stuff. And we are good. One more, come on. There it is. Okay. So now your connection stuff's in there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mount our radiator. So we're going to take our radiator, which is right here. Oh, look at that. It's already got its Intel bracket, which is always a good thing.
Oh, it's so clean.
That's what we want. That is going to slide down just like that. Okay, now we grab our super long screws. Don't need this. All your extra stuff. Whoa, there's all your screws. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so this is the longest part of the whole thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this screw, goes all the way through, and then goes to right there. And I'm just going to screw that one in, and I'll screw the other one in, and then from this, then because of how the, okay, there's that. We'll do the same thing on the other corner.
Oh, so these are the real screws?
Yeah, these are the real screws.
Oh, okay.
But now, because we already have the fans mounted, it makes it really easy to just kind of set it up and then slide it in and make sure it's lined up the right way. Okay, now go like this. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take these. You're going to start going in all the holes that you didn't do, and then we'll remove the temporary screws and do the same thing. And here's your. See, and then how it just easily makes sure that it screws all together. It's really nice. So this is just a nice little trick if you're ever wanting to front mount an AIO versus like trying to balance the whole thing. This is just a little bit of an easier way to do the same thing.
This is way smarter. I would have probably just done it one at a time.
Yeah, and that's why like sometimes it'll take people forever to get these mounted because they just don't, the little tricks like this end up being huge time savers. Is it in there? Yeah, it might not be quite.
I think I missed.
Yeah, it should just, like when you get it, it just pops right in.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Just gonna keep making your screws for you. Get this out of the way so the camera folks can see.
I shouldn't do it too tight, right?
No, just tight enough. Yeah, just so it's solid. Yeah, just so it's solid. There you go. Okay, bringing up code 6, by the way, guys. Code 6, doing that now. Padoru. I like how every one of these is making you smile.
Yeah, that's for Christmas.
Oh, okay. And so tell us a little bit about that one.
There's a character named Nero in Fate Grand Order.
Okay.
And I don't actually know the origin of the meme, but there's a song she sings, and she says Padoru, Padoru, Padoru really loudly. Wait, I'm failing at this.
Is it going in? Sometimes they can be a little wonky.
Yeah.
There you go. Should just slide. It should just be in the right place.
Oh,
there it goes. Looks like it's going in now. As you puncture the radiator. There you go. Okay, now what you're going to do is go ahead and remove all the temporary screws and hand those to me as we go. Now it's all like solidly in place. So yeah, go ahead and take it all the way up. You guys are learning new tricks.
Oh.
Yeah, don't puncture the fan. That'd be bad. So this is all good. We're getting there. Look at that. See? What do you think so far? So now that you've built what you have built, did you think this was easier or harder than you expected?
Definitely easier. A lot of stuff just kind of.
It's like Lego.
Kind of snaps in.
Yeah, as long as you know where it goes, right? You just can't be willy-nilly just plugging cables into anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just plug this in here. This will be fine. So, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, like it's a pretty approachable thing to actually do. And there's a lot of videos out there if you wanted to figure this out. If chat was like, hey, let's get this built.
As long as you watch the right video, yeah.
Yeah. As long as you're watching not any of the videos that he's been watching before, where it's like putting in toothpaste and stuff like that. Yes, that is true. That's a good point. Good point. This is what we're. That's a good one right there. That's a good call. Don't be nervous. It's all fine. Only 2,200 people watching you right now. So you have any other cool collaborations or anything like that that's coming up?
Not really.
No?
I'm actually excited to not have anything coming up.
Okay.
I feel like I've left my house the most I have in the last decade.
Nice.
In just the last month.
Yeah, no, if anybody understands, it is definitely me. What's your plans for the holidays? You doing anything good?
I have no idea. For Thanksgiving, I didn't really do much.
Okay.
But well,
me, my girlfriend, and our dog took a picture in turkey outfits, but
Oh,
besides
okay, that's quality. That's a quality thing right there. She's
Besides-
over there. She's over there thoroughly embarrassed.
besides that, Christmas, I don't really know, but I definitely, for the first time in a very long time, will have a Christmas tree in my house. So
Nice. Are you
Yeah.
like, is it going to be real or fake?
it's probably gonna be fake.
Okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, like I love the smell of real Christmas trees, but like I will tell you, man, they make a mess. I mean, not as much of a mess as your laptop was, but you know, a pretty good mess.
Yeah, and I also don't know how our dog would be with a real tree.
Okay.
He might just start peeing on it.
What kind of... That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to keep the pets in mind. What kind of dog do you have?
So there's a funny story about that. My girlfriend, she saw a Craigslist ad and thought she was getting a Papillon.
This feels like a dangerous thing. Anytime you start with, I started with a Craigslist ad.
She thought she was getting a Papillon, which is like kind of like a luxury dog breed, right?
Okay.
And so it was like $700. And
yeah.
So so it was fairly expensive. But then she was like, he kind of looks weird. So she got a DNA test for him done, and turned out he's a rat terrier chihuahua mix, and it has 0% Papillon anywhere. So she's been scammed.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what is the lesson we learned? Don't trust Craigslist
for your dog breed.
What is the mix?
It's a rat terrier chihuahua.
Oh my gosh.
And the chihuahua part is where his like very.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he has a superiority complex because of the chihuahua part.
Yeah, I have a Chiweenie, so I definitely understand which is a Chihuahua Dachshund mix.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, that sounds adorable.
Oh, they're awesome. Yeah. So what you're gonna do now is you're just gonna basically pop this on. See how it like just goes on just like that? So you're just gonna pop that down. I'm gonna let you do it. Just snap it down. It just goes right over those 4 pegs. There's 4 of them. There you go. There you go. There you go. And there you go. Should all go on. Perfect. Okay, here you go. And I'm gonna hand you these. And I'll hold it down for you while you put these on.
Oh wait, we don't put the paste yet?
It's already on.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's on the other side.
Oh, what? Oh.
Yeah, so I'm sorry you're disappointed that we didn't do the paste. Normally I would actually cover the entire IHS, but we don't have the stuff for paste here. I mean, we could put more paste, but that feels like
I always watched like bad paste like appliance or something videos. There'd be like someone would open up their PC and like just see like an explosion of paste all over it.
Oh,
They'd be
thermal
like,
paste.
Yeah.
The funny thing is applying too much thermal paste actually, it's not that big of a deal. It can make kind of a mess, but it'd be hard to actually break it. It's too little that ends up being a problem. And, you know, we really kind of only have the center of it covered. Normally, like when I do installs, most of the time, like I'll cover the entire IHS, but yeah, like we don't have all the stuff to be able to do that here. Oh, well, maybe we do. We could. I guess we could put our own thermal paste on if you really want to. Are you feeling left out? I mean,
No.
He's crying, guys. He's really upset right now. He's so angry.
My biggest fear for if I ever did build my own PC is like I would somehow mess up the thermal paste.
No. It takes a lot to mess up the thermal paste.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't be afraid of doing that. Wow. Even the USB is white. That's pretty cool. Oh, fancy. Yeah, and then you know, you were talking a lot about you know, using Colgate, but I will let you know that thermal paste is actually very good for brushing your teeth as well.
No way.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it doesn't. Please don't actually do that because it's actually toxic, and you should not do that. That would be really bad. So I feel bad. Like I hope your girlfriend doesn't think of this like the Craigslist cast, where she's like, oh, I went and got some thermal grizzly, and then now okay. So what this is gonna do is this is gonna pop. I'm gonna make sure because I don't want to bend the pins which direction this goes. This is gonna go down here at the bottom. Okay, that pops in like that. Okay, so this is gonna go on that gray. See how there's a gray one right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna go on the gray one. Okay. Perfect. And then this, we're just gonna run through on the other side. Ugh. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of cable awesome, so that way it looks pretty. That's what you want.
Cable management was my biggest fear too.
Well, that's where you kind of get my expertise. Is that my job is to make your PC look good, and I definitely want to make sure I do that. Now I don't want to block a whole DIMM of RAM because that would have been pretty cool to do, but I want to make sure if you want to install more RAM, you can.
So if I wanted to, I would just, it's as simple as just putting it in.
Oh yeah,
There's nothing
just
else.
click. Yeah, there's nothing other magical or anything like that to basically do it. So we're just gonna, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run these on the other side. So that way, I'm actually gonna unplug this and then run it on the left side as much as I don't want to. So what I'm doing right now, guys, sorry, I'm just doing some quick cable cleanup. So it's ready.
They're saying I'm on a step ladder.
You're on a step ladder? No, he's really this tall, guys. Wow, they're so not nice to you. You guys, like you're gonna give the poor man a complex.
Oh no, the Kappa spam.
Okay, so what we're doing right now is just cleaning this up. Trying to make it look as much like a single cable as possible. And from the other side, one more right here, and then we'll be good, and we can put this down, and then cable management on the other side.
Oh, brother.
Actually, it's like we're over 3/4 done.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. There's not that much more to do. So that's the thing, is like a lot of people think that these take a ton more time than they actually do. But we're just going to get this cleaned up. Look, what do you think so far? Looking good?
Beautiful.
That's what I like.
I love the white and black color.
It's
so
actually pretty nice. Like I like this, like the fact that you've got like the juxtaposition of the two.
Yeah.
Now let's let him do a little bit of a peel.
Oh.
Here in a second. So bring this down, and then he can peel this part right here. Ooh. Boom. Beautiful. Okay. So you're good there. All that stuff is clean. Now what we're going to do is we're going to flip this over and hook all the rest of it up, and then clean it up a little quick, real quick, and then then we'll put in your GPU and PSU and be good to go. Okay, so this is all the random hookup stuff that we got to do, all these cables and everything. And they gave us a splitter. So we're going to find all of these. So there should be one more. There it is. So all of those are going to go into this.
Okay.
So I'll give you that and I'll hold them for you, and you can just put them in one at a time. There's that one. Perfect. Nice. And then same thing. Actually, this one. This looks like this requires a 12 pin. So the other four. So there, you can give me this, and then these other things. You see right here. There's that one, and then there's this one. Those are all going to plug into these.
Okay. Are there only supposed to be 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, like the thing is, sometimes they'll think ahead and think, oh, I might have one more thing to plug in. Yeah, but you don't have to worry about that one in this one. Okay, bringing up code 7, by the way, guys. Code 7, bringing that up. It's World Relay, which we just got finished doing a little bit earlier. So, did you participate in that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's right, because we kicked it off, and then you were one of the people. Oh, that's awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah, it was really fun.
That was fun. That was a good time. Okay, so we're gonna run these things, the last kind of little cables that we run, that we hook things up with right here. So they're a little bit more front panel, and then we'll turn it over and get all that stuff hooked up, cleaned up and zip tied up. Okay, so first one is a fan. And that one's going to go right, see right there? It's going to go right here. You've seen the fan headers before, yeah, so pretty straightforward there.
Is it only supposed to be 3 pins?
It's 4, yeah, not always. Oh, sorry, no, next to it there.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, right there. There you go. Good question, glad you asked, because that would have been weird if you would have been able to force that in. I'd be like, okay, that's problematic. And we didn't want that to work anyway. Okay, let's pull that down. I always like try to push the excess in so I know that there's excess. Okay, this is USB. This is going to go right here, just like that. So the gold pins go down. There you go, perfect. Okay, and then you've already hooked one of these up. Oh no, that's right, we didn't, because you ended up not needing it. So this is going to go on to that, just like this one where you did before.
Okay.
There we go. So just like that right there. Hold on 1 sec, guys. I'm going to pull this a little bit further over. Okay. Did you get it?
Is it? I think it's.
Yeah, it's in. Okay, perfect. Okay, now what I'm going to do is pull the Exus in. A little bit of a cable thing here.
They're saying it won't boot.
Wow, they're not very nice. It'll boot. We've never had that problem on the show. This would be the first time if that were to happen. So I'm not overly worried about that. So, oops, we unplug that a little bit. Didn't quite go in. Ooh, bent that pin. Easy fix. Yeah. Okay. Fix that one more time. Sometimes I'm a little overzealous when playing. There we go.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So now, I'm gonna do a little cable management. Gonna grab all my zip ties, get into my zone, and then get this basically cleaned up real quick. So should be a nice, straightforward kind of process here. So we're just gonna get this kind of started and cleaned up, which is good. So speaking of that, like I think one of the things that I'd like to say is like, we talked a lot about anime. We've been talking a lot about anime. It seems like your audience is big into anime.
Yeah.
So what are the top anime among your audience, and then what is your favorite anime?
My audience type top anime.
Do you know them all that well? This is when they find out, do you really love them? Do you really love your community so much so that you can tell them what their favorite one is?
I mean, they're naming some very sus animes. They're not even, I wouldn't even call them animes. Yeah, my community likes
sus animes.
Attack on Titan.
Oh, okay.
Everyone loves that.
Okay.
I think a lot of them like Violet Evergarden. It's a big split in my community about Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
Some of them say it's really good. Some of them say it's
really not good.
Yeah, they call it mid instead of Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, okay.
Full Metal Alchemist as well. It's a lot, I think most people really like Full Metal Alchemist.
What is your audience's view on the new Cowboy Bebop live action show?
I think they share my view that it's really
trash.
Stinky.
Yeah, it's trash.
My issue with it is the Asian actor.
Jonathan Chu?
Yeah. No, I don't have an issue with him, but I can't
John Cho, sorry.
Yeah, I can't see him. I like perpetually see him from Harold and Kumar as well as the Green Hornet.
Oh.
And I have that image stuck in my head, unfortunately.
I've actually got to hang out with him.
I'm sure he's
actually a very nice dude, and I think of him more like I loved him in Star Trek, right? I know.
Yeah, he was in Star Trek
too. He was in Star Trek.
I love him in every role, but I don't think he's bad in this role for Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
It's literally just Netflix with their anime adaptations.
I just didn't like the thing is like it's funny. Like I love when you think about the anime. Like I loved everything about the stylization, but I just don't think it translated that well at all.
I mean, they tried.
Oh, but
right?
it didn't work.
Yeah. They tried so hard, especially with a lot of the camera work and. Yeah, but
so I mean, it's funny because like my one of my best friends, he's a huge anime fan and like way more than even I am.
Yeah,
and I consider myself, I'm a fan, but not as like I've met people who are like way more. And he was like, oh, you just gotta watch it. And I was like, I tried after like 4 episodes. I was like, there's only so much I'm willing to just watch something before I'm like I'm done.
Have you ever watched the Death Note Netflix live action?
No. Was it good?
No.
Okay. So it feels like so far.
That's why I'm saying they don't have a very good track record on Netflix live action anime. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of I feel like there's been things though that have like been pretty good when they've translated to but now like my mind is blanking.
One that I always mention, and it's the Japanese Death Note 2007 live action, and I thought it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Yeah, so there are some, but it's just so far in between.
Yeah.
I heard there's some talks of like a live action Attack on Titan. I don't know how that.
I don't know how that would work
Yeah.
either. Like I know that, like it's funny because it's one of those things that I've been waiting for the final season.
Yeah.
I will not watch it until it's the final season because I know I want to binge it. So I've not seen any of it. But my daughter broke down and watched the whole thing, and then she's like, I just can't wait for the final season. I'm like, that's exactly why I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
So, do you have other shows that you that you enjoy watching that are not necessarily anime, like other like Stranger Things or?
I'm currently
Major
watching
Dad?
this show on Netflix. True Story with Kevin Hart.
Okay.
That's pretty good. If I'm talking about like TV shows growing up, I really liked. Oh, Arcane was really good. Did you watch
Oh
Arcane?
yeah. Well, I have a bunch of friends. So I was a game developer for 20 years.
Yeah.
So I worked at Xbox, and then a bunch of my friends actually work at Riot.
It was insanely good.
Yeah.
Like I had my bar like here, but like I always knew Riot made amazing cinematics.
Right.
But this was like.
They're
way
already
above and
doing
beyond.
season 2, which is cool.
Yeah, but man, they said not until like.
Oh, dude, it's so bad when you find that out. Like,
yeah, I was like, please, I want
no,
more
I want
now.
more now, and it's like, oh no.
I hope they give us teasers though, because I'm so excited. Other TV shows, some people like kind of clown on me for this, but I love The Office.
Oh, that show's great.
Yeah, some people kind of always say it's. I mean, I understand some seasons were kind of like a bit slow. Oh, what is this?
Oh, that is the sword.
goodness.
Yeah, that is the sword. By the way, this is like from anime. If you have been watching anime at all, this is from anime in general, right? And so this is from Sword Art Online, right? And then that is, oh man, I forgot the name of it.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it does come out.
Oh, it does come
my.
out. Yeah, so there it is. That's from Sword Art Online. Now, the one thing I've been told is that the tip is really sharp.
Yeah.
So like outside of that, everything else. But we were talking about Excalibur, and then finally they said they were so sick of me talking about a screwdriver being Excalibur, they decided to go ahead and bring a real sword onto the set. So we actually have a real sword, and you get to be the first to do that. I also like that you're like way over in the corner to practice good sword safety. So he's like, no, I will not kill Robeytech on today's episode of the show.
This is insane.
It's cool. It's like really nice.
Wait, this is like so super legit.
We were
too.
supposed to be surprised, but then Annie told me about it. So
I've never watched Sword Art Online, so
I haven't either. Now, so what I've understood about Sword Art Online is that it's like it is like the same division as like you were talking about. People like certain shows. Like some people think it's absolutely awesome, and then other people are like they don't like it. So but I've actually never watched it.
I thought this was an Xbox logo.
It does look like it, doesn't it?
I thought this was an Xbox sword.
It's the Xbox sword. That's what it is. No, it had a name, and he actually told me the name. And it starts with an E, and I can't think of what it is. Hopefully, I get told in my ear what it actually is, because it's actually a really cool name.
It starts with an E.
It starts with an E. What was it again? One more time. Elucidator.
Oh. I would have named my sword Elucidator.
It's like
just like when you want to be like.
But then again, your name is your name.
Oh, true. Have you ever watched Konosuba?
No.
No. Oh, so the main character in Konosuba really wanted to name his his sword something cool. But then one of his like adventure teammates like named it Chun Chun Maru, which is like sounds super like.
It sounds super not cool.
Yeah, super not cool.
But do you know what? I'm guessing you don't know what.
I have no idea what
Chun
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 Chun Maru means, but it doesn't sound very cool.
It sounds like it sounds like overly like cute than it does.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Cool. I think it's like it's so funny. It's like I was watching the movie Hackers. If those of you who don't know what that is, and you're really getting into it, and I'm proud of you.
Yeah, there's that meme of like that kid who says he has the power of God and anime on his side.
Yeah,
and he
exactly.
like does that stance.
Yeah, people don't. Yeah, but but in that thing, like the guy's like, dude, I need a handle. And he's like master of disaster. I'm like, these are all terrible handle names. So, which is actually pretty funny. Okay, so I think we're close. I'm just getting I've got everything kind of into groups here, and then nice a little bit clean. It's not my top one, but it still looks nice and simple there. What's chat think of your
They were cringing.
They're cringing. Oh,
There
just
were people cringing.
because you're walking around with a sword.
Yeah, because I was making anime poses.
We're knighting you at the end of the show, just so you know.
Really?
Like you're being knighted as a top tier PC builder.
Oh.
Like into the you're like from now on they have to call you Sir FobMaster, and you will address him appropriately
With a top hat.
with a top hat, and we're also going to get you a pipe because these are all things that
And
knights
a bow tie as well.
like a bow tie, like you're like. Oh yeah, we'll knight the PC as well. Right?
Oh, yeah.
But you have to name it. Have you been thinking about the name?
I need to start thinking about it. How far are we into it?
We're pretty far. I mean, like,
no.
We do not have that much more to do. Like after
okay,
this is like the last of the like little cable management I have, and then.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean you've been kind of slacking this whole time over there, doing your enemy poses, but not naming your PC.
They're saying name it Chunchunmaru.
Chunchunmaru. That'd be good. I'd actually be okay with that.
Yeah,
name.
actually not that bad of a name.
Okay, guys, let's do code 8. It's Chunchunmaru. I'm just kidding. No, it's not. That'd be pretty amazing if it actually was.
Crab
Game, which was actually our original plan was to actually play that today.
Yeah.
Which you guys talk about cringe. I will say this: the trailer for that game, pretty cringe. I was like, Lord, what is this?
This is a volume warning too.
Yeah, it's. But how much have you guys played Crab Game?
We've actually had a huge tournament for Crab Game, like over 100, like over 200 people participating.
Wow.
It was
That many people didn't have anything to do, huh?
I mean, people really love Crab Game. Like I have people in my community creating their own lobbies between themselves to practice bunny hopping in Crab Game.
Wow.
Yeah. And then there's like secret tricks apparently. You can like skip multiple glass panes.
So people are like literally, it's like super serious.
Yeah, they're like any percent speed running Crab Game. I mean, some of them when they pull off their like super bunny hops, it's like insane.
Did you like and you've actually watched this and been like, wait,
yeah,
what?
Yeah. And I kind of practice too.
he's like, you can judge me, and I'm okay.
Because every
with it.
time I play with my community, their number one target is me, right?
Right.
So I need to understand the tech to get away from that.
How much do you practice Crab Game?
I mean, not that much. I just jump on once in a while to
get some Crab Game.
Yeah, I actually YouTubed how to buddy hop properly in Crab Game. And there's like secret tricks like going down ramps to like crouch jump at the same time and you get a super boost.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm pretty sure. I'm wondering, like, based on what I've seen from the developers, though, pretty sure most of it's accidental.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's
were
definitely all in the engine.
They were all like, yeah I have no idea.
It's whatever I think it's in the Unity engine.
Yeah. You're like, I did. Yeah, they were like, I was not.
Yeah.
I was not anticipating.
And they haven't even bothered patching it. They're like,
whatever.
Yeah, it's cool.
We've made our money. What's the point?
Yeah.
At some point, yeah. It's like I don't even know like what the copyright laws are for that one, but yeah. I guess we'll.
I mean, Mr. Beast did a what was it?
Yeah, that was dude, 110 million views in 4 days. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Thoughts? I'd love to know what people think. Thoughts on how did you like the Mr. Beast special for Squid Game?
I think the sets were crazy.
Yeah, they were. The sets were bonkers.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like the thing is like it didn't have the same vibe, which
it's because no one at the risk of dying.
Yeah, I think it was the thing. Is like it just like all in all like in the end like but I do think like his like how they ended up basically making the deaths happen actually ended up being pretty cool.
Yeah.
There was a lot of tech that went into that making that actually happen, which is actually pretty rad.
It was very
well
expensive.
Yes,
too.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's made more money on it already.
Yeah, but the fact that like he pulled that scale of a video off.
Dude, that tower. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So he's big shout out to him. I don't know if you've gotten to check it out. It's really, really good. Okay, so there you go. You're basically all your cables are now here. We've got a little bit of a mess down here, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we're basically ready to put in your GPU, which we know fits in this case.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's flip this over. Everything looks nice and clean here too. That's what we really want, is just something that looks nice. That looks good. Okay, cool. Everything's plugged in. Now we can install your CPU, let's clean up your. That's from the transfer over. Making sure everything looks nice. Okay, cool. GPU time. You want to grab it? Because this is like a big moment. Everybody loves seeing this thing.
Wow. Oh wait, that's backwards.
What?
Oh.
Look at that.
And it is RGB.
Yes, it has lots of RGB.
Yeah.
By the way, we're going to be here for about 2 hours while you peel all the stuff off of it. So why don't you go and pop that puppy down right here.
Oof.
There we go. Oh, wait, get it out of the way. As much as I miss Excalibur. Oh, wait.
Oh, don't open it?
No, let's open it, but
Oh.
with the sword.
Oh, wait, you want to open it with a sword?
Okay, there you go. Here we go. This feels like a terrible idea. Let's put it there. Let's go like this. There we go.
It is actually pretty hefty.
Yeah.
Stainless steel.
Oh, I'm getting it.
Oh,
Oh, snap!
That is sharp.
So snap! I did it with a sword on the show. Just saying. You thought it couldn't be done. You didn't know. Okay, GPU first time, world first GPU opened with a sword, maybe? Maybe. I'm just saying. Okay, there it is. I'll let you get back to your section here.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Oh.
I think you're like, I'm sorry I'm confusing you. I was just really excited about using the sword to open it off. Okay, there it is. There's your GPU right there. That looks good.
Oh, what's this?
That is a ruler.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you what it's measuring for, but if you look at the size, maybe you can guess. What might you measure with something like this? That's right. For all of you wondering, it's for pencil measuring. Or
yes.
Yes, or like connections between. Don't be, come on, get your heads out of the dirt, guys. Wow, I'm learning something about your audience.
Oh no.
Okay, go ahead and pull that out. Awesome. Yeah, that's a nice. It's already been opened because we were test fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not completely sealed. And then I'm just going to grab this right here, and then you are going to start peeling all the peels. And there's a lot of peels on this. Oh. So just go ahead and take a seat. Go ahead and take a seat, guys. It's going to be a while. A lot of peels here. Moment of peels.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
I didn't even notice them on the
Yeah,
back.
there's a bunch. I will point them all out to you happily. You have to work for this GPU. Work it, work it.
I swear there's a peel here.
Oh yeah, there is. Oh, there's a big one. Giant peel.
Where's the tab?
There's no tab.
Oh.
You just got to cut underneath your fingers. This is where the blood happens. Look at him. He's so focused, guys. But it's like such. I mean, this is a privilege. You have to admit. Oh, don't. Oh, he's doing it.
Yeah, I'm going from a 2070
to a like a baller 3080.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh no, I messed up the peel.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
It's not a
Nobody's
one
getting
piece.
angry. I mean, like we've only lost like 500 viewers. They're like, I'm out. His peel is all. Man, so I can't believe people give you hate about The Office. The Office is great. Like, are you talking the British one or the U.S. one?
The U.S. one.
Oh, the U.S. one is.
Yeah.
The U.S. one's is
What?
No, I was about to say U.S. one's great. I don't know why I was about to say garbage. I love the U.S. one.
Yeah.
Dwight Schrute and Jim and yeah.
Parks and Rec is another one of my really favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Parks and Rec as well.
Yeah.
It's just that whole like kind of series of like, okay, so each one of those silvers, every one of them has a peel. Yep.
Yep, I can see that. Oh
Yep.
my God.
I'm proud of you. Look at him. He's just picking them up right here. He's doing so well. Yeah, Park and Rec. I'm too. What does that mean? Too based Roby. What does that even mean?
It means your opinion is good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure. I just thought maybe I thought they meant to say toothpaste, Roby.
No.
Toothpaste. Oh, so yeah, no. I like that series a lot, and so I think those are good options. I don't think people should make fun of you for watching The Office.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's because it's not sophisticated enough for them.
What?
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of subtlety in The Office. Like, remember the fire alarm one? That was very sophisticated. mean, that guy was trying to get escaped. Oh, you got the whole other side. Turn it over.
What? Did I?
Oh no, there's a whole other side of just peels. Every one of those.
Oh my.
And then each one of the fans. Oh yeah, we're gonna be here for a couple hours, guys.
Do they do this on purpose?
Yeah, they just want to protect it.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's all about protecting. I mean, this is a beautiful car. This is one of the top 3080s that you can definitely get, if not the top. And so, like I said, you know, for a man who's been used to gaming on a laptop that he didn't even name, you know, this is a big upgrade right here.
This feels like, have you ever watched those car painters or car like skinners?
Oh yeah, yeah. The guys who do like vinyl on cars and stuff.
Yeah, this kind of feels like that.
Are you a big car guy?
Not that big, but I used to binge watch that stuff.
Oh really?
It's just so satisfying.
So you're just not into cars, but you didn't mind?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
like I wouldn't be able to like talk horsepower and stuff, but like yeah. What is your favorite car? My favorite car?
Yes.
The
and then
Lotus.
we're gonna go get it. We're gonna go get it with your waifu on the.
Any Lotus.
Any Lotus, like an Elise or an Esprit? Oh, those are, man, I do not hear that very often.
Yeah, Lotus are very cool.
Yeah, we actually have a good friend of mine, Chris Chamberlain, who's a huge Lotus fan. He actually has like 4 of them.
What?
Because they're actually comparatively to other cars, they're not that as expensive. I mean, they're still pricey. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I mean, like compared to like if you were going to go out and buy like a GTR or like a Porsche, you know, like a 911 GTRS or something like that, those are quite a bit more expensive.
I feel like those aren't even worth.
What?
Yeah, Porsche 911s, I don't.
Oh my gosh!
I don't think they're worth it. I think a lot of the value is for the Porsche name.
Oh my gosh! I don't think he knows my cars.
Oh wait, you have a Porsche?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I have 2 of them.
No, don't mind you. I think they look sexy.
I think it's funny because I will tell you this. It's like if you ever have a question, here's what I do is like I recommend going and test driving, not a Porsche. Go test drive your favorite other car, like a Lotus, because I've actually driven a Lotus Elise, I have an Esprit, I'm a huge car guy. And then go to the Porsche experience and then go drive like a 911.
I've never.
Yeah.
I would though, to be honest. They look so beautiful.
But then the thing is then you'll drive it and then you'll understand that it's not just that.
Really? I've never driven it.
Yeah. So that's the thing is like I kind of thought the same thing, and then I had a friend of mine who went and basically took me to the experience, and then all of a sudden I was like, now I understand what is behind these cars that makes them worth what they're worth. So they're great. But don't get me wrong. If somebody was like Porsche's trash, I'm not going to hate you. People can have opinions. There's 2 kind of people: people who like Porsche and those people who are wrong. So
I think they look super cool.
Yeah. So no, it's like it comes in there, but I applaud you because Lotus is not a name that comes up very often, and most people have no idea.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised because like I definitely think the younger audience don't know what a Lotus even is.
Yeah. And then they have some really great cars. The other one that a lot of people don't know is like if you like Lotus, then Noble is another one. The Noble M400 and some of those.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
So but they're another great of along the same line British manufactured car. Okay, so I'm going to pop these 2 out, and then you're going to get the joy of installing your GPU. Okay, Code 9 Tough Gaming is the next one. Not tough as in like we're going to fight it out afterwards, because we don't, hey, by the way, because we couldn't video game, we were going to just do live action Squid Game, but people died, and I get the sword. Just kidding.
Wait, what? I get the screwdriver.
Yeah, you get Excalibur, fine, you can have the screwdriver, I get the sword. Okay, so what you're going to do here, so there's you see that little gold slot? So that is going to go right in here. So
wait, so is this facing this way?
Yeah, it's going to face that way and down.
Okay.
Okay?
I see.
And then it's going to slide right in between these 2 slots, and then that's going to go right down in there. So keep pushing more towards me. There you go. Beep, beep. It's like I'm like helping you with like a sky crane.
I don't think I'm.
Yeah, this is one thing that even though you're 6'3", this is not helping you.
Yeah. Oh. I can't tell.
Yeah, this is it's an important part. Ooh, that sounded good. That sounded good.
Was that good sound?
Yeah, let me check. Let me just give it a spin here. Yeah, you're looking good. And then you can just basically push. You should. Is it all in? There you go. There it is. Okay, cool. You're good. Now, if you ever need to get your GPU out, back in the day, you used to have to like push this clip, but now you can just push this button and it unclips it, which is actually pretty rad.
How does it stay on there?
Well, we screwed in.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
So so trick with this with the Excalibur is guiding the screw down. See, like even then it's like not even perfect. So what I'll do is I'll do this and then like listen to that. There you go. Now I'll let you tighten that up. Got it in for you. There we go. Okay, next one. Oh, yeah, so you want to guide it in. Did you find it? We're doomed!
Oh no.
It's over. Just go. Let's go to break forever.
Where did it go?
Let me see. Let me see where it's here somewhere. I think I see it right there.
Oh,
let me grab. Hold on. I'll show you a cool little thing about the iFixit, which I'm going to find. Okay, here we go. We'll use this thing. This will help a lot.
oh, I see it.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
It's what I'm here for, sir. What I'm here for.
Hopefully I don't do it again. Oh, God.
Did you just drop it again?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I got it this time.
You get in the hole?
No,
Wait, no, don't use that.
It fell. Oh.
Because that's then you're just gonna just break something. It's like just calm down. Calm down. Where is it now? Oh, it's in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me see it. Well, let me get it started for you. It's kind of this is just experience.
It's like I lose the power of magnetism.
There you go. Yeah, that's because those screws aren't very strong from a magnet, so they don't stay as you lay them down. So it happens all the time. Okay. Your GPU's in, dude. Now, let's grab your cable extensions. This is to make, again, Panda with the theme. Look at that, huh? Panda themed.
Oh, they go in here?
Yeah, they go in there and all the places.
Nice.
So we get 4, 2, see what we got here. So we get one of these. So there's that one, there's that one. Do we happen to have do we happen to have another one of these guys? Do we have another one of these? Okay, cool. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to install cable combs. This is fun. How do you like your fingers? Hopefully not much, because they're going to hurt after this. Okay, so what you're going to do for this one is I'm going to have you start working on this one right here.
Okay.
And then what you do, I'm going to make sure it's the right way, which I can do right here. Okay. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, so this is going to go like this. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to snap it into every single one of these.
Oh my.
Yep. Welcome to joy.
Can't be that bad.
No, it's super fun. And then do it times 3.
Oh, no. Wait, so every single one,
Yeah,
or just the top one?
So like it goes. So here, it's like this. Here, actually, I'll show you. Let me show you with this one, because that way I can just show you in a smaller one, since I'm going to do the smaller ones. Except for when I drop it like that. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so I'm going to refix this. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to see, like, you take 2. They go there. And the next 2 go next to it.
Oh, okay.
Next 2 go next to it. And you rinse and repeat until your fingers bleed.
I got this.
Cool. Had that in the right way.
This is like loading one of those,
It's like a Nerf.
Yeah.
Like Nerf balls or stuff like that.
You ever have those small looking revolver looking, but they're like toys, and they have sparkers in them or something like that?
You mean like cap guns?
Yeah, cap guns, sorry.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Kind of like that.
Man, dude, you're like bringing out toys from the past right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember the last time I heard, have ever seen somebody play with a cap gun.
Yeah.
But then again, we play with a sword, so I mean, I guess, with anything goes today on the Today Show.
My chat called
People are
me
calling
boomer.
you a boomer. He is definitely not a boomer. Wow.
It's because I'm 28. Do I look 28?
No.
Okay, thank
You
you.
look like you're 18.
Oh wait, I don't know. I don't. I have a terrible experience with that.
I'm
at
just kidding.
work.
You're not really. You don't look 18.
Okay.
You probably look like you're 22, 23.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, you don't look that old.
I had an experience. So I still have my full-time job while streaming.
Okay. You still do?
Yeah. And we get volunteers that come in for like hours for their college apps, right?
Right.
And I've had 2 or 3 volunteers ask me what high school I go to.
Really?
Wow. It felt very insulting.
You were like, I am not in high school.
Yeah.
I have a PhD. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, so I do this middle and then
no,
okay.
just do it all near the top.
Oh, all near the top?
Yeah, all near the top. Yeah. So, so did you go to college?
Yes.
Okay. And what is your regular full-time job?
I work at a hospital.
Really? Are you a nurse?
No. I actually.
Are you a phlebotomist?
So.
I like using that word. Phlebotomist.
What is a phlebotomist?
It's the person who draws your blood.
Wait,
called a
really?
phlebotomist, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a term.
Yeah, we had a guy who I worked with who was a game developer with me, and then like one day I went in and he was like drawing me blood. He's like, yeah, I'm a phlebotomist now. I'm like, I just like to say I'm a phlebotomist. Anyway, sorry, what do you actually do? I apologize.
I work with admissions as well as just medical records and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's basically just all paperwork, but I did not go to school for that.
What did you go to school for?
I went to school for comp sci. Well, initially I went to school for civil engineering.
Okay.
But then I feel like I was scammed because.
What does that even mean?
I only went into civil engineering because.
Did you get your degree on Craigslist?
No,
with your dog?
no, that's not what I meant by I got scammed. That's not what I meant. I got scammed because the only reason I went into engineering was because of my parents, right?
That was the same thing for me. I was an electrical engineer, computer science double major.
Yeah.
And they were like, there's no money in computers. Go get a degree in
So
EE.
initially I wanted to go to art school, and they all told me there's no money to be made in art. So I went to engineering school, and then I was going in for civil, and it was because a family friend of ours worked in a big civil engineering firm.
Right.
And he made it sound real beautiful and fun. But then when I actually went to school, I was like, wait, this is all just bridges and highways. I don't think this is fun.
Yeah, my brother, so I was an EE major, and then my brother is an IME. But he's engines, right? So like which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I haven't ever heard good things about civil engineers.
It didn't.
Too much responsibility. It's like everything you design is like,
yeah,
it's like
also
that's a lot
right? Because like our family friend always says like, oh, like, I helped design this bridge. I'm like, but like,
What if it
what happens if it breaks?
Yeah.
Like, would you live with that on your conscience for the rest of your life?
It's like your family friend's like, wow, thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah.
That's real cheery. Okay, so you got them all on there?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put this last two in.
Oh, it's gonna look so cool.
Oh yeah, it looks great when you actually got them all plugged in.
Yeah.
Like you are gonna have like a super rad PC.
Oh man, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
Do I have to take any precautions against dog hair?
Yeah, you should probably vacuum it out. I mean, again, it will impact your cooling. The cool thing about this is like, so this motherboard actually has what's called AIOC, which is AI overclocking. So what it does is it basically tests, like say for instance you go in game for like half an hour.
Yeah.
You can turn it on, and then it will, based on your cooling capacity, automatically overclock. And so, like, you might get 5.1, 5.2, and then if your cooling capacity goes down, it will change the overclock automatically.
Okay.
So it's actually pretty cool. But again, if you have dog hair, it's always a good idea to take it out, vacuum the, blow it out, using compressed air, all those sort of things.
Okay.
Make a big difference in terms of just keeping it healthy. So yeah, no, it's a good question. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you hook up all these cables. So this cable is going to go right here on there.
Oh wow, that is.
Yeah, it's a big cable. It's 24 pins. Wow. 24 pins of love right there.
Does it just click in?
Yeah. So what kind of hobbies did you have in school? Like were you in like the debate team?
No, I was I was.
You can just put that right there.
In orchestra, I was in cross country and track.
Okay.
And I also did tennis,
swimming.
swimming.
I played tennis, yeah.
And
I did swimming too. What strokes?
Not butterfly.
Not butterfly.
I hated butterfly.
Like breaststroke and backstroke. Okay.
No. Oh wait, what? No. I mean, yeah, breaststroke, but yeah.
But
Butterfly-
mostly freestyle?
Yeah, butterfly was
Dude, that's
definitely my.
crazy.
Butterfly is what made me quit swimming. I hated that stroke. And then I did a lot of art. Yeah.
Okay, so this one's gonna go right here. See how there's one right there? So that's gonna go right there.
Okay. Am I putting it the right way?
Yeah, it should just, the cable combs will be towards the out. Cool. Oh, did it go that way? No.
It's the other way?
I was hoping so. Yeah, the clip should be at the top. Yeah, so it should just go right there. Should clip on. Yeah, a little, there you go. Yeah, that sounded good.
Nice.
Okay, so there's that one. Okay, now these all go here, here, here.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Okay, look at this audience right here.
Nice.
Come here, audience. Not only did, let me just be super clear. Not only did you get to watch a full PC get built, but you learned to count to 3. Come on, look at that. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. You guys are so lucky. Okay, we're just going to throw these in here. I love, this is one of the things I really love about this case is this little drawer right here.
Uh-huh.
So what we can do is we just do that, and then these.
That looks great.
Yeah. That's what we want, right? You want this to
Yeah.
look super clean. Then we'll give it like a little bit of an angle look there a little bit. So then we'll please seal these up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give it a little bit of a. That's what you want to hear from the person who's getting the PC build is a lot of ooh.
Yeah. I just like when things look super
clean.
Yeah.
Unlike your laptop.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
I mean, I'm not trying to judge, but this is like that's like a little bit of a juxtaposition here with your.
I mean, no one looks at the laptop.
Well, now you can't. Like the cool thing is like people can look at this, which will be great.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna run this down here, and then let's flip this up.
That is always the coolest look for me for PCs. The wires like bent over like that. That one right there.
Oh yeah, that's what we want.
That's the coolest look.
So there's that one, and then this one, I'm gonna go ahead and undo this. Then I like to do this because it ends up looking pretty cool, like on top of it. Over.
Yeah.
And then you end up with this on top.
That looks so cool.
And then it actually kind of minimizes some, not that you don't mind, like not that I mind the white, but.
Oh, okay.
But it like gives it a little bit more of a centered aesthetic. There you go. Okay, cool. Now let's flip this over. Get these cable controlled. So put that down, like that. There we go. And then these, we're gonna push up. There we go. Hide that one.
Oh, those are the panels in the front.
Yeah. So they basically just tighten via the screws. So put this down. There's that one. All done. Okay, this one, we'll grab a. Okay, those are down there. So there's those 3, and then we'll need, real quick, one more cable comb, cable tie. Tie this down in the corner.
Chat's all spamming clean.
That's what we want.
Yeah. Wow.
There we go. Nice. We do this, and then we'll do this.
Oh wait, what are those?
These are for putting 3.5 inch drives in. So if you had SSDs, you would install them right there. But it also does a good job of holding that in. Okay, so now we'll flip this over so you guys can see. This is what his PC basically looks like, completed from the front. So there it is right there from the front, all done.
This thing is so reflective.
Yeah, that thing is super reflective. And then from the back, and then yeah, so that's his build from the front, all nice and done. So now let's get your RGB done, and then we'll be good from there. And these look a little bit, I might just leave these a little bit wide. Let me try this. I'm gonna actually do this and bring them down all the way and put them below, so you don't have that look.
Oh yeah.
Okay, code 10, guys, by the way, coming up. And code 10 is Fobit. I did not come up with that.
Fobits.
And then also, guys, as an FYI, if you want to win a cool PC just like this, there is actually a 12th gen PC giveaway that is also happening, and you can actually see the links, and those are starting to show up in chat. But there is the code Fobit, Fobits. That's you guys, but we still love you. Okay, there we go. That looks better. Now it's nice and straight.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's install your PSU and go from there. Okay, go ahead and grab your PSU. Ooh. Oh, we gotta open it with the sword.
Wait, is there something we have to cut?
It should be on the front. No. Oh. No. Lame.
We could cut it anyways.
We could
open it with the sword.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if it. Oh, yeah. No, it doesn't do anything. It's depressing. Yeah. Son of a! I was excited about swords. Okay, so white cables, which nobody's gonna see anyway, but this is your power. So we're gonna put that in there so you can actually turn on your PC. That seems like a good. Now, something people do. This is a big thing. I'm trying to get Yankee Candle. I'm dead serious. We're trying to get Yankee Candle to do what's called a new PSU smell.
Is that actually a smell?
That's actually a smell. Go ahead and give it a whiff.
Ooh.
That's nice, right?
Yeah.
Like you think, look out Christmas, this is gonna be your next. This one right here, this is gonna be the next one right there. The smell of ozone and electronics.
I love the smell of new stuff.
Yeah, it does. It smells, it actually, there's one though, and like I love Corsair and they know that, and no hate to Corsair, but man, their PSU stinky. Like, oh my lord, don't smell it too much. You will get lightheaded. It's really, just because like after a while, there's only so much chemicals.
It kind of smells like a new car.
It does. It does have a new car.
Yeah.
And you also get this great tote bag.
Oh,
look at that. Merry Christmas.
It has a smell too.
Merry Christmas. Okay, let's go ahead and start opening these up, and we'll grab the cables you need. Good thing is these cables are actually really easy, so they'll mostly be hidden down here. Should be good. So actually, I'm going to just do this the fast way.
How do you tell how many watts your power supply has to be?
Oh, how do I know?
Yeah.
Okay, so minimum for a 3080 is 850 watts, which is what you have.
Okay.
Ideally, usually, if your recommendation is to do 1,000 watts because PSUs have what are called efficiency ratings, and so you don't want to peak out a PSU altogether. Now, for the most part, you're going to get most of your efficiency because you're not going to be the games you play, like Roblox and I'm just kidding, like even League of Legends don't really push the GPU. But so for 3070 or lower, it's usually 750 watts. For 3060, it's 650 watts. It's basically just knowing. I wish it was simpler than that. Like I could just be like, oh, there's an easy thing. It's literally listed, but it's not. Yeah, you just got to kind of watch some videos, use PC part picker, that sort of thing. So okay, so you got 3 of those. We're just getting all the cables you need, and then we'll have you plug them in.
Wait, we're using all those?
Yep.
Dang.
We're using all. I'm just going to unplug them all. You're just kidding. No, I'm not really going to do that. We do need this one, and I don't think we need any SATA, do we? Well, that's SATA. Oh no, we need one SATA. So you'll need one SATA cable, but no Molex. And my community knows Molex. Ooh. I mean, not that you could see anything because everybody's spamming. So, but if you were, typically it'd be like Molex.
What's a Molex?
This is a Molex connector right here. These are like from like the 60s. I don't know, man. These things are terrible.
Wait, they're pins that big?
Oh yeah, dude. They're the worst. It's mostly water cooling. You use them a lot, but now a lot of them are going to SATA, which are just a much more elegant connection. But I mean, some people say Molex yay, and I don't like those people. So okay, so there we go. All of our cables are out that we need. Throw these down, and then we're almost done. Once this is done, we're basically plugging it in. We're turning it on.
Oh.
That's it. You're there.
Do you ever say a specific word when you turn it on?
Yep. Turn on!
Oh, really? Oh.
Okay, I'm going to put your goodie bag over here. Don't worry, I'm not stealing it.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is going to go in the one that says SATA.
Okay.
See SATA, peripheral SATA, little 3-pin. Okay, and then next one, This one is going to go into PSU. So this one will go right up here.
Okay.
So this is VGA. Now, one thing that we always like to do on every show is dad jokes. Because I am a dad and I like dad jokes. So this is just what they've let me do. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can find. Well, actually, I think anime dad jokes would be really bad. Let's see. Let's do. I have a couple. Like the one that I feel like I've done the same one on this whole thing the whole time. These are the I've got these dad jokes of 2021. Now there's a whole channel on my Discord, literally with thousands of dad jokes, which is amazing. But we'll leave them from here. Okay, let's see. Here are some new ones. What do you call a cow with no legs?
I have no idea.
Ground beef.
Oh my.
What do you call a bee that lives in America?
I'm trying to actually think these, but I have no idea.
A USB.
Oh my. That's not even a dad joke. That's like a slight PC joke too.
Yeah, I know. That's the best thing about them. You know what they say about cliffhangers?
No.
Well, anyway, let's go and start hooking these things up. Okay, go ahead and plug that one into PSU. Same place, right over there.
Same place?
Yep.
The last one was good.
There you go. And then that one right there. And then last, you're going to have one more that goes kind of underneath it.
These are nice cables.
Oh, yeah, these are really nice cables.
Right underneath it?
Yep, just right down. You'll see another 4-pin, yep. Yeah. And then this one is going to split between here and here. Okay. It's going to go like that. Yep. So then that one will go right here. Cool. And bada boom, bada bing. Okay, now I threw a bag in here that I didn't mean to because I was just upset about not being able to use the sword. We need more sword action in here. Yeah. For sure. Okay, we're gonna grab our screws that are in here. There they are. Okay. And now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take off, have you put this like this, okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unscrew with Excalibur. Right here, and right here. There we go. Now, I'm going to hold this on here. You're going to take these 4 screws and you're going to screw them in to the slots. The world's longest screwdriver.
Is this a smart idea to do?
What do you mean?
Oh, no, as in like...
Oh, I mean, are you doing it the easy way? No. But you know what, I'm going to let you just go with it.
Oh, is it the...
I'm proud of you. How do you. Okay, the one that I tell everybody, and I think, this one would be good just given that you like. How do you get Pikachu on a bus?
I have no idea.
You Pokemon.
Oh my. Pokemon.
I like that one.
Oh wait.
Yeah, there's one there and one there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're good. You Pokemon.
My girlfriend's laughing.
She's very happy.
She loves dad jokes and like really bad puns.
Don't worry. Then we have a lot of them, and we like to read them. But it's like there's some people. It's like some people they really like them. Some people not liking them at all.
I don't
and
mind
those
them.
people are terrible people and not human and should be punished. Okay, so let's pull this through.
Oh my God! Organizing that's gonna.
Oh, it's not. It's not as bad as you think.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
You'll see. We'll make it look clean. That's what we want. Right now, we're just going to pull this stuff through because these actual cables are actually very nice.
Yeah.
In terms of just how much space they don't take, which is nice. So I'm just going to screw this in right here.
Oh, do you need Excalibur?
Oh no. Oh no. I've got good. This is just whatever this is. I don't know. I can't even think of the word.
Good lateral.
Good lateral hand movement. Okay, so first one. So this is your. Actually, let's start with this one. Okay, so this is going to go. See down here, right there. There's a little L. So that's going to go like right on that bottom slot, right at the very bottom. A little bit of a tricky one. just because of cable management, but yeah. It only goes one way, so you have to get it in that way. And just give it a good push. I'm going to grab some cable ties for these. You get it?
I'm not sure. I think.
Let me give it a look.
Having small hands really helps.
It does. That doesn't seem like, yeah, no, that was definitely the right way.
Yeah, it just didn't feel like it went all the way in.
No, it didn't. I agree with you. You and I are on the same page. Oh, that was good. Okay, that was a solid. That was a solid click. That felt like
that felt right.
That felt right. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, slowly and a little bit at a time, we'll start sealing these up so they just look clean. There we go, and same thing with this one. We'll just do these into like little strands. We're actually finally getting, like it's been these cable ties have lasted us a year. Like we've been doing this, like this is like, I think we have one more show of the 2021 Mod Monday season. I mean like season, like, you know, and so it's been crazy that like we've been, like these cable ties and all this stuff are starting to get low because we've built so many PCs, which is actually pretty rad. Okay, so there's that. We'll get this kind of down below so it's out of the way. Okay, next one. Let's do your GPUs, because then we can just kind of clean these. These are like going to be the most problematic ones.
Oh, are they named on the other ends too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, how are you telling which one is which?
Just because just a lot of practice, to be honest. Okay, that is this is the CPU one. So I got to find the rest of this cable. Then we're just going to get these out of the way. Find the other one. There it is right there. It's kind of like all messed up, but we'll get it untangled and figured out. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's your CPU. So these, we're going to give it each, we're going to give it, it's going to get full, like basically a full set per one. Okay, so these are going to go into this right here. There's 1, 2, and then the third one's down here. So they take that one, and then it clips. You can see the clip on the top. So you're going to flip it over. Yep, just like that. There we go. There's that one. Next one. Number 2. Plug in the one next to it. Same thing, clip at the bottom. Oh. Yeah, that little dangler. Maybe a little problematic there. I'll just let you grab it. Yeah. Sometimes it's just easier to do it on your own. You're trying to be helpful, but in the end, you're not. Oh, did you get it? Oh, you got to push that one. This one's got to go in kind of first.
Oh, okay.
So like, yeah, or if not, it'll just kind of get, yeah. So like, there you go, and then put the other one. There you go, just like that.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. Next one. Everyone should be right there next to it. Yep. Okay.
Nice.
Now, take this giant group of cables. These look clean.
Actually, doesn't look that bad.
No, once you start clumping them all together, it's actually not as bad as you think. There we go. Kind of just set this one up on the top here. So that'll be nice and out of the way. Okay, next one is your larger PSU. So it's just going to go right in this. Perfect. Give it a good push. Be strong. There we go. Aren't you glad you work out?
Yeah.
I'll work out.
Every day.
Every day. Okay, so this one is how we make kind of the rest of the cables look pretty. So we kind of use this one to block kind of the larger mess behind. A little bit of trickery there. A little tomfoolery. front of it. Just like that. And boom, and boom. Okay, last cable. This is it. This is the whole thing comes down to just this little one cable in the end. And that is this one, which is your CPU cable. It's what basically draws all the power for your CPU.
It's that one up there.
Yep, this one up here. So this just basically pops into this right here. And there's a clip at the top. And I've got to flip it the other way.
Oh.
Nope, nope. See the clip comes together? There you go, just like that. And there it is. Your PC is now completely hooked up. Hide that. Little last little bit, guys, is just our last little moment of cable management as we just run that here. There we go. And then take this, do that. Yeah, see, like when you actually, like, it looks like a lot of cables, but in the end, it's actually like really just 4 connections and some zip ties, and then it looks pretty. Okay. There we go. Boom, and boom.
It's a moment of truth.
It's a moment of life. There is no truth. I know it works.
True.
Okay, there we go. So PC's done. Now we're going to put it kind of back together and then have its moment, knight it, name it, and go from there. Okay. Got all the tools out of the way. Let's grab our first. Okay, so this is how you always know you've done a good job with cable management, when you just go like this, and then it just goes on.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. No problem whatsoever. Clean. Okay. Oh, we got a little bit of cable fixing to fix on the front, but that's easy to do. Oops. Let me push this down a little bit more.
Oh, that looks so good.
Part when I'm too inattentive for my own good.
No, I think that's a good thing.
Don't worry, guys. We will turn it on, but we just want to make sure it looks perfect. It's my motto. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Okay, now it looks clean, clean, clean. I think no cables poking out. Mm-hmm. Now we'll rotate the mouse mat back like it's supposed to. There we go. Teamwork. Okay, now we need our front connection. There it is. Yeah, you never got to do any of this stuff because
no.
Okay. Oof. There is our build.
Wow.
Now we just need a power cable. Ugh. Okay, hit that button.
This one right here?
Yep.
Boom. Oh.
There it is.
Oh my.
And it is on and it is working just like I said it would.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, those fans look great.
Oh.
That is a pretty build. There you go.
Those RAM sticks are pretty.
There it is. Look at those. Look at that. There you go, right there.
Wow.
Now it's just restarting. It's doing its normal reboot stuff, which is fine. It means it's posting, which is good. There it is, guys.
That black and white looks so good.
It looks really good. Yeah, I do admit, like, the Panda scheme is always super good. Okay, let's grab the front panel, which is way over here. They put it off on the offset, but I will go grab it. Wow. Because you got to do the peels.
Oh, it's the biggest peel.
They're the biggest peel. Here, let's let you do the first. Here, grab the back one first, and then we'll do the front one. But the back one you can't really see, but we'll do the peel anyway. Just practice, so you've got your practice run in. Okay, feeling confident about the big one?
Oh, I love that sound at the
Okay.
end.
Okay, let's pop this one down.
Oh, it's got a little hinge.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, I thought most of them were just like snaps on and off.
Nope. Now, if you want to go over to the other side, the big moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Tempered glass, starting from the corner.
From
there
this
you go.
corner?
Yep.
Oh. Oh my God.
And there it is. Boom.
Oh.
That was a great peel.
Yeah.
That was like
that felt so good.
Really good peel. Okay. So we what did we decide to name it?
I think I will stick with Chin Chin Maru.
Chin Chin Maru? Okay. Chin Chin Maru. There we go. We ready?
Wow. You're gonna knight it.
I dub the Chin Chin Maru the 12th gen Demon Slayer. Okay, you gotta kneel now. You gotta kneel.
Oh.
Okay, here you go. And I dub thee, you are now a level 12 PC build master who built Chin Chin Maru.
Yes, thank you.
And as a gift, you get to keep this sword for all eternity. Actually, it's not true. Zen's gonna kill me for saying that. But there it is, guys. His build. There. What did you think?
It's amazing.
Oh, and you know it's funny because like here, let's just compare the size and power. Let's just put the two next to each other. Here we go. Look at that.
No.
Old, new, old, new. Old, new. Now the good thing is we've cleaned old, so old looks a whole lot better, and old can work. But there is the full build, and we are prepared, guys. What's the first thing we're doing on it? Probably putting Windows. That's a good answer. That's that's a good answer.
I don't know if they can see, but the motherboard has like super cool
graphic.
the LED going back and forth.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Crab game. Everybody's saying crab game.
Yeah,
should be the first game.
yeah, of course.
We'll
We
get
gotta break old Chin Chin Maru in with some crab game.
I like that Chin Chin Maru. Okay, well, it's gotta be come back around. Anyway, guys, that is it for our. Did we give all 10 codes? Did we give them all?
Yeah, I think we did.
Okay, we gave all 10 codes. So you guys have heard it all. Dude, this was super fun.
Yeah, it was.
And we had a good time. I hope you guys had a great time. I want to say thank you so much for everybody for tuning in.
Thank
we have
you.
one more episode of Mod Monday for 2021, but this is myself, and for people who want to tune in, again, there might be people who don't know, but where do they find you? How do they watch you?
I'm FobMaster. It's Fobm4ster instead of with an A, and I'm on Twitch at 6:30 p.m. Eastern every day. I shouldn't ever be offline. I'm always on at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, on Twitter as well, the same handle.
There you go. And if you want to watch some really good key fob juggling, that's where his FobMaster comes from if you missed that part. No. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. Big shout out to ASUS, Intel, and obviously Corsair for providing some of the parts, but ASUS specifically and Republic of Gamers for providing these amazing parts. Anyway, guys, we hope you have a great night, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.